Milk Crate Marauder.
All right, I'm excited. I'm excited anytime groundbreaking radio is about to happen. I want to bring in William Shatner, who is always on the cutting edge.
What's he up to?
About 6 feet. There he is, the great Bill Shatner. Look at him, looking better and happier than ever.
Yeah.
A man who is a survivor in this business, like myself. We've both been around for 50, 70, 80 years.
Why is he carrying that plastic bag?
He looks good. Why are you carrying a plastic bag? Are you homeless?
I got a gift for you.
Why a gift? Why do I
insinuate my way into your good graces?
Why would I get a gift?
Because it's very difficult to do.
You don't have to bring me a gift because you're playing for someone at home. You're playing Butt Billionaire. And let me tell you, it's hard to get celebrities to do this.
Listen, first of all, I got a lot of questions about that.
Right.
But let me just make a couple of announcements just to start this thing off.
All right.
Showtime. The movie.
Yes.
What is that?
It's a movie with Robert De Niro and Eddie Murphy.
That's right.
Opens on Friday.
Hey, that's a good gig for you.
I mean, yeah.
What are you doing then?
Are
you the love interest?
Hey, how'd you get that?
How do I get out? I come in and go out. It's a very funny film. Saw it. It was very good.
Right.
Your audience will love it.
Showtime is the movie.
I know you have some scenes with Renee Russo.
I love
Do you
Renee.
bang Renee in the movie?
I nudge her gently in various directions.
Do you have a sex scene in there? Seriously?
No, I don't. She's too beautiful.
Oh, come on. You've had the best sex scenes when you banged that alien.
The green one.
The green one.
Yeah, but it came off on the sheets.
Yeah, I know. Now, you banged some beautiful women.
And then we got these things here.
Can I ask you a question about Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
I remember years ago, he was into men's feet. Did he ever ask to see your feet or suck your toes?
He kissed my feet, but I thought it was adulation.
You thought he was a Star Trek fan.
That's right.
A lot of people do that. He kept nibbling on my toe. I said, Eddie, that's enough.
No, he's really into it. He's really
What's wrong with that? I mean, you got a guy who's going to do anal sex. That's
like you.
What would you rather do? Nibble feet? I just want to give you.
Oh, look at this gift. It's actually Scotty's real head. You beheaded him and brought it to me on a silver platter.
It's all their heads.
It's one of these mouse pads.
Right. And what's this say?
And there's a dog biting your nose.
What's this say?
And that says?
Mind meld.
Oh, right. This is the tape
and
you sell.
Ruby,
William Shatner sells the funniest tape you'll ever see.
Oh, it's a great tape.
It's William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy talking for hours about Star Trek and their lives.
So fun.
Is that the one where he farts?
Yeah, that's where William Shatner farts during the interview.
You guys, it's so bad I can't believe it. I'm not going to play this game. The incidences that I've read about that has caused their resentment towards me have been so minute. Like, there it is. That's mind melt.
I did
that's mind melt.
You fart in the middle of an interview. What kind of interview are you?
Leonard must be used to it.
What do you have to go to What do you have to go to the bathroom during every interview?
Well, Leonard gets you loose like that. You're so bad.
You're not going to hear Robin if you don't wear your headphones.
Exactly. I saw it.
Anyway, let me talk to you about what's going on here today. And by the way, congratulations on your movie Showtime. I know that's a big coup.
I'm looking forward to that.
You're a good actor, and everyone knows it, and you don't have to brag about it.
You know, everybody talks about working with De Niro, but what about getting to work with Shatner?
All right, let's meet a girl who not only is a porn star, is a huge fan of yours.
Oh.
How big a fan?
I mean big.
Oh,
and this girl's got a kick-ass body.
Where do you see this?
I know you're going to end up banging
What
her.
I don't understand is what does this guy want to do with her?
Well,
You've never done this?
The butt. The butt. I don't want to get too graphic, but the butt.
Yeah, I know.
It's all about the butt. Why?
He's got the whole other girl to deal with.
No. Because it's the most humiliating kind of sex.
There you go.
And it's the way to humiliate women.
There you go.
And nobody likes that better than me or you.
No, I don't like it.
Here she comes. Look at that. You know you're going to be banging her.
No.
I'm
happily married.
Meet Mrs. Shatner, the next William Shatner.
Well.
She's getting very close.
All right. The man's a married man.
I got the earphone.
Yeah, leave it. Back off. Back off.
Now I know why I'm wearing the earphones.
Move over.
Listening to my
Get away from Mr. Shatner. He's making him nervous. Tabitha, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Look at the body on her, Bill. If I may say, Bill.
I'm trying to get past the eyes.
Oh, you like my eyes?
Oh, the eyes are good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're gorgeous.
He's so smooth.
Look at her. You can look, by the way. She doesn't care. Look at the boobs. Look at the belly and the ass.
Look at that nose. Have you seen the elegance of that nose?
She's a beautiful woman. and she's up for sex.
Yes.
Tabitha, how are you? Last time we saw you was in Las Vegas.
Yes.
I saw you in a room, you pulled up your dress, you were wearing no panties, and then you sat in a cake, and guys were licking the cake off your ass. I remember.
You know what? I needed to feel the cake. It was, it turned me on.
Tabitha.
You are a big William Shatner?
We know that cake is greasy and sweaty. And
so is Tabitha.
Well, that can't feel good to have cake on your body.
It was
butt like that.
Sure
Right.
it is. Oh, she's so sensual. She's so sensual.
But that's the starch and sugar and
That's
sticky.
why she can't eat it. So she sort of.
No, so I just sat.
Mr. Shatner
rolls
wants
around
to.
in it.
Mr.
absorbed it.
Mr. Shatner wants to put his enterprise around your anus.
Beam me up.
There you go. You are a big
Are
Bill
you a
Shatner
big Star
fan?
Trek
Yes.
fan?
You are. Tell us about that. So Mr. Shatner can have his ass kissed.
Well, okay, you ready for this?
Would you nibble my feet like?
You don't have to ask
You
twice.
want me to?
No, tell us
I
the.
really don't.
Tell.
Phil, look at them.
Fine.
Look at them
Hurt my
chompers, man.
feelings.
Go ahead.
What-
Wait,
what's
tell
a
me about.
chopper?
Tell me. Shh. Everyone, calm down. Tell me about your love of Mr. Shatner.
Okay. I was born in 1970.
That was a good
Liar.
Yeah, it's already both
married
the story.
Go ahead.
And my sister and
That
I.
makes you 32 years old.
Yes, I am.
You don't look 32.
Thank you. I know you're probably going to say I look like 40.
No, you don't. You look great. Go ahead.
No, Mr. Shatner would never do that.
Thank you.
Mr. Shatner's a gentleman. Go ahead.
My sister and I would always watch different TV shows, and we would say, "Oh, well, who would you marry? You know, when you got older." So,
Everyone, you should have said.
oh no,
I'm not particular.
You're just
Who
because
would
I
you
was
give your
married 3
butt to?
times.
But go ahead.
Oh, Artie.
So you would say, who would you marry?
My sister would marry Donny Osmond, and I would marry you. I would marry William Shatner.
You might get lucky.
Donny Osmond would have been a better choice.
No, but you know what? You know what my favorite episode was when you were in the Roman thing.
The Roman.
Oh,
my God.
He's a beautiful gladiator.
He does, what he does for a toga.
You know, it's funny. You know, you mentioned Donny Osmond.
Yes.
Do you know, Mr. Shatner, I had Donny Osmond on my show.
Yes.
He won't come back because of this. I said to him, I know you're a religious guy. You've been married. He's been married like 25, 30 years, same woman. I said, does she at least give you good oral sex? And he said, I would never ask my wife for that. Dead serious.
Oh,
He has never received oral sex from his wife, nor has he performed it on her.
what a waste.
I mean, and I said, that is bizarre. He goes, well, you know, I'm afraid to ask for it. I don't feel that.
He said this on the air.
I'm afraid if she wanted to do it, perhaps she would just do it on her own, but she hasn't, and I don't want to insult her by
What
asking.
an honest answer.
Yeah. Now, what do you think of that?
Well, I think that's very honest of him. It's sad.
Would you marry a woman that wouldn't give you oral?
Say no. Say no.
Say no.
No.
She's telling me to say no.
Let me introduce you to our contestant.
Yes.
This is exciting, and you understand the game. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. If you get 3 right, this guy gets butt. But he'll become a butt billionaire.
Why does he want butt when he
Well,
has
let's find
everything
out.
else to operate with?
That's all she's offering.
Tabitha, you don't mind offering that, right? You're up for
I'm
it.
up for
Who's
it.
being humiliated, Tabitha?
I'm not going to
that-
have gas, I swear.
You will not have gas.
I think they're ribbing me.
Here's our
It's not you,
contestant.
it's me.
His name is Jeff, and he has a sad story, Mr. Shatner. You're playing for a guy who could really use some sex. Here's Jeff. His hand, too, like mine, is injured. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Tabitha, you're a brave woman.
Howard.
What's he
So
going to do with the
Jeff, you got any teeth in that mouth?
Stop it.
what's he going to do with the sling?
Jeff, what's going on? No teeth?
What?
You got no teeth? Oh, you do. Okay.
I got a lot of
This is
teeth.
not good.
Let's meet our contestant.
Lose.
Jeff, let me introduce you to Mr. Shatner, who will be playing for you today.
Oh, William.
When's the last time you
I'm
got
going to
laid?
try and win for you, baby.
About a year ago.
You got laid about a year ago. How old a man are you?
I'm 36.
You're 36 years old.
Oh, actually 35.
Now, you have a strange speech pattern. I know you've been drinking this morning. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Is that what the problem is?
But
Sorry, Robin.
your arm is in a cast
Wait a minute,
because
you used the word butt.
but you were in a bad car accident when you were 18 years old. Is that correct?
Exactly.
You were in the hospital for 6 months.
Yep.
You broke your neck and back in the accident.
Exactly.
You were in a coma for several weeks. You were in a wheelchair for 2 years following this accident.
Yep.
Your right arm is still paralyzed from the accident that happened when you were 18. Is that what we're dealing with here?
1986.
What happened? You were a passenger in the car?
Yes.
And your friend was driving?
Yes.
And what happened? He rolled off the road?
We drove down the road and I guess we were smoking a doobie or whatever.
I think you guessed.
Or whatever.
I guess we were smoking a doobie. Yeah, or whatever. Would that be the crystal meth or whatever? What is the whatever?
Well, he has teeth, so maybe it wasn't the crystal meth.
Right. So.
No, I never did crystal meth.
Okay, and you were.
Mom, I never did it.
You were thrown from the car. Is that correct?
Yeah, we all were.
Have you been able to hold a job since then?
Only like summer employment.
And you received less than $5,000 from the driver's insurance company as a result of the accident. You didn't get a lot of money.
What happened to the driver? Was he okay?
Yeah, he was better off than me.
Oh, dear.
My goodness.
You are awesome.
Thank you.
Who are you talking to, Howard or Tabitha?
Yeah, well, Howard.
He's looking at my butt.
I thought he was looking at mine.
I know.
I know. I was saying, oh.
By the way, if you win today, you get Tabitha Stevens' butt, which is probably the most awesome thing you'll ever get in here.
Let's see it.
If Mr. Shatner can't answer the questions, however, you get Mr. Shatner's butt. Okay, that's which is a
There we go. Hello.
That's false advertising. By the way, that terrible thing that happened to you in the car accident is going to happen to you worse with Tabitha.
Yeah, you might be
That's
thrown
bad.
from the bed. Tabitha, will you be willing? I mean, this guy's pretty. He's in pretty bad shape. Do you mind being with him?
Well, does it work?
It works.
Are you sure?
He got laid a year ago.
Oh, it was a year ago.
Who did he get a year ago?
How did you get someone a year ago? How'd that happen? Was it a prostitute or a regular girl?
Oh, it was a regular girl.
Where'd you meet her? At a Star Trek convention? Did you drug her? What was it?
That's the or else.
Right. What happened? Where did you meet her?
I met her at a bar.
So you met the girl, and what, did you slip her roofies, or you got her on your legitimately?
Or she just
I
got
got
drunk
on my own fertility.
Right, and you never saw her again.
Never.
That's got to be a hard place to get laid.
So that's a good place for you to meet women because they just think you're drunk. They don't realize this is how you speak.
Exactly.
Well, so you're drunk right now,
Yes.
and you speak like that when you're
Yes.
not drunk too.
Right. Tabitha,
Right.
if Mr. Shatner answers 3 out of the 5 questions and he does win, you will be able to perform this act?
Yes.
You will.
And you better answer them right.
Yeah,
God damn it.
now the pressure's on.
Mr. Shatner.
You have no idea what you're in for.
No, you don't if you don't get it right.
Now, don't you dare threaten.
He's threatening me with one arm.
Don't you dare threaten Mr. Shatner.
Sorry about that. Don't get it wrong.
All right.
He is so insane. Where are you going to put your arm?
Aren't you scared?
Where are you going to put your arm?
Aren't you better hope Mr. Shatner doesn't
On
answer.
your left boobie.
I'm going to help you.
All right, let's get down to it. All right. Let's come on.
Breeding a horse.
What's going on?
Hey now.
All right. You're as close to brain dead as they come, but I want to help you out here.
Thank you, Howard.
Let me do this. Mr. Shatner.
Yes.
Are you prepared to play Butt Billionaire?
Excuse me, Howard.
Please don't interrupt. Yes?
May I say one thing?
Don't get him wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
May I reserve the right to, like, if I know that he's wrong,
He said one thing.
Can I
He didn't say how
reserve
long
the
that one
right?
thing would take.
can I reserve the right to answer my own?
Oh.
Oh, no, that's not
You
fair.
know what I'm saying?
No, Mr. Shatner is playing for you.
That is not correct, dude. If I know
I
it's
told
wrong,
you.
I'm going to say something,
Now,
okay?
2 things you just
But
said.
it's Bill's answer we will have to accept.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
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 One of you is having fun with this guy.
I'm not too happy with this guy.
I know.
Don't get him wrong, Bill.
Get him off me, will you?
All right, here we go.
Closer. Get him off me.
Mr. Shatner,
Yeah,
your first
I'm ready,
question.
I'm ready.
If anybody interrupts or answers, you know who I'm looking at.
I'm looking at Tabitha. I don't know you're looking at.
All right, here we go. Shh. What's your name again? I forget.
Jeff,
Jeff, if you answer.
I won't answer a word.
What?
I won't answer a word. Damn it. I want some Jello bread pudding.
I don't know.
Where in heaven's name
I
do you
don't
find
know.
these
At that
guys?
bar.
No, I didn't want to tell you this.
At
He's-
Switch Barrows.
Yeah, we go up to Switch.
You're really all the way up there to find him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We flew him in.
All right,
here we go.
Go ahead.
Come on, let's be serious.
All right, I'm
This is-
ready.
you know what? As much as you're joking,
Yeah.
and you're obviously making a mockery of this man's life.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, right. So,
So what's up with that?
yeah.
You'll be asking that question later.
No, but
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, right. All right.
If you know F-up.
Hey. Jeff, this is a big chance, man. You haven't gotten laid. You haven't gotten laid in a year. How many times total have you been laid in your life?
I would say about 30.
30.
Right. Has he ever gotten anybody
That's
twice?
once a year.
Has anybody ever come back for more?
I've gotten one chick 15 times.
Oh, 15 of them.
Whoa.
That's once every 2 years.
What's she look like?
Tabitha, you're a brave woman.
It's because I love you so much, Howard.
I love you, honey. I do.
Thank you. I love you too, honey.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you and I are left out in the cold.
Yeah. Oh, I love you. All right, here we go.
I'm not too sure about you.
Mr. Shatner, star of Showtime, opening Friday, March 15th.
My bell.
All right, your first question is...
Go be on Good Morning America. Let me out of
I know,
here.
he's got to go to Good Morning America.
That's right. Let's move on.
He's going to go do a real show.
I know.
All right, here we go.
Big deal.
What is
Yes.
5 cubed? What is 5 cubed?
Oh, my God.
Be quiet.
Jeff, be quiet.
Jeff,
What is 5 cubed? That's a music group.
I don't even know that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know 5 cubed?
Absolutely.
You do? Go ahead. No, I mean, the math equation. What is 5 cubed?
5 times 5 times the number 5 times
Cubed.
so that's
Cubed.
Cube
yeah
would not be
so 4
5.
times the 5 times the 5 so
He doesn't
you
know.
have space and time.
That's one wrong.
Space and time.
Oh,
It's 25, damn it.
It's not 25.
It's not 25.
It's 5 times 5 times 5. 125.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Hey, it's 25, you scumbag.
You better get one of these right.
You bastard.
Hey, easy.
You don't know it, Jeff.
I gotta go be in a big movie. I gotta go talk to Robert De Niro. He's standing
Curse out, Mr. Shatner. You're
You've been
putting.
having too good a life.
Yeah, you're putting.
I've been happy up until
All right,
now.
you're putting too.
Sorry about that, bro.
You're putting up too much.
This full productive life, and I came on this show.
You're putting too
My
much.
bad, my bad.
This guy called me a scumbag.
You're putting too much pressure on Mr. Shatner.
Sorry about that, bro.
When did I become
Oh.
Bill?
Captain Kirk. Sorry. Sorry about that, bull. Beat me up, Scotty.
Take this guy out. Say Priceline.
Priceline.com.
Priceline.com. Okay.
Say shoot or be shot.
Here's your second question. Here's your second question.
Showtime starting.
Showtime opening on Friday.
Oh, you got one wrong, but there's
check
4.
that Beth. Whoa.
Okay.
Holy moly.
He's out of control. You realize this guy's out of control.
I know. Please quiet him down.
You got Gary here?
All right, here we go.
Gary's been lifting weights.
Your second question is a spelling question.
Okay, spell it.
Spell the word luxurious.
Luxurious.
That is one right.
Oh, come on.
All right.
This guy's on crack. Okay.
I never smoked crack in my life.
Quiet.
Luxurious is correct. That is luxurious. Now you have one right and one wrong. Now all you need is 2 more right.
Okay, I can't wait.
And there are 3 questions left. So you need 2 out of the 3. Give the plural of sheep.
Oh, don't have
The plural of sheep is 2 sheep.
Thank you.
That's right. Sheep is the answer. I'm going to say that's correct.
No, that is correct.
The answer is sheep.
Sheep is 2 sheep.
That's correct. That's 2 right. Okay, you got to get
really
one more.
Very good, William.
Now he likes.
I'm not counting you out yet. I'm still not going to kill you.
She doesn't want me to
Thanks,
win.
Artie.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Tabitha's changed her mind.
Tabitha's afraid.
You have 2 right. You have 1 wrong. You have 2 more questions. You need 1 more right.
Yes.
And lucky Jeff will be going to heaven with Tabitha Stevens for Butt Billionaire. The butt. How many?
You're invited to the opening.
Jeff, quiet down now. This is important to you.
Talk about charity, Bill. This.
Hey, charity. Horse show. April 27th.
Come on, get ready.
April 27th.
Stop
Big horse show in
Now,
Burbank,
Stop
California.
effing around, Bill.
I'll go to your horse show.
I'll let this guy loose if you keep talking. All right, okay.
I'm not for around.
I give up.
All right, here we go. All right, Jeff, here we go. Shh, quiet down. Okay. Bill? I mean, Mr. Shatner, I'm sorry. How many inches are there in 7 feet?
Oh my.
Oh, my goodness.
How many inches are in 7 feet?
6 12 is 72.
Go ahead.
84.
What's your final answer?
84 inches.
Guess who got the butt?
I think you said 82.
Wow.
I'm afraid he said 84.
Tabitha, you got
Only the end. Mockery of a radio show.
I want to do the wheel of fish. I will sit and fish. Or you can do whatever you want to me, except
You don't want to be
Well, F you then.
Jeff, you won a prize.
I'm on a Johnson.
Get a good look at Tabitha. This is the last time you're going to see her alive.
The last time you're going to see her face is
Wow.
Yeah! You
Jeff?
don't have to be that way. I'm a very nice
I'm
person.
sure you're a very nice
I'm
person.
a very nice guy. You don't have to talk down to me.
I didn't talk down to you.
Yeah, you did. I'll spin the wheel of fucking sex.
You said
Sorry
bad
about
word.
that.
He said frickin'.
I said friggin'.
That's okay.
You did?
Although I meant effing, but I meant friggin'.
Howard, can I tell you what a pleasure it's been?
Well, Mr. Shatner.
Is this the greatest appearance ever on the show?
Yes, Mr. Shatner. Remember when I brought you down the homo room? This pales in comparison. Well, yes, Gary, go ahead.
You know, this guy's been drinking all morning.
Right.
And you know a guy's a real, genuine, true drinker. Or are you an alcoholic, by the way?
That's a yes.
Yeah, okay. The guy shows up with a 24-pack of beer, and then out of his pocket, he pulls, you know those things that you put on your beer to keep it cold?
The cooler.
He carries one of those with him.
Carries a cooler with him.
It's a Garth Brooks, beer cooler.
Right.
Wow. You got a Garth Brooks beer cooler?
Yeah, but Ron wouldn't let me bring it in.
Okay.
Because I spilled the beer.
Well,
Ooh.
Tabitha, William, I know you have to leave. I understand that.
I want to thank you for
I have to leave too. I'm going with you.
No.
Miss, let me say goodbye to Mr. Shatner, Jeff, please.
Yes.
Mr.
I'll
Shatner.
be quiet.
I'm going to let you go. I know you're going to go do Good Morning America.
How is he going to face Leonard Nimoy after this?
Yeah.
What?
I am not.
What'd you say?
I said, how are you going to face Leonard Nimoy after this?
I don't know. I'm not going to face my wife.
Give your lovely wife a beautiful kiss for me.
Yes, Elizabeth.
I'm going to stay on here with Tabitha Stevens and Jeff for a while because what
Of
you've
course you
just
are.
done
You've got a
is
good thing
ended
going.
this girl's life.
Really?
Thank you.
Take care, Tabitha.
All right,
And
Mr.
don't turn your
Shatner,
back.
thank you so much. There he is, the great Bill Shatner, who once again,
Thank you, Bill.
he ain't going to shake your hand.
He did.
He did?
Guess what? He did. He did.
Jeff.
Yes.
William Shatner has one for you. Look at her legs. Look at her body. Tabitha, you are as hot.
Oh, my God.
Shouldn't Tabitha get up and show him what's going
Why don't
on?
you be quiet, Artie?
Come on, I want to see it.
Hey, Howard.
Are you going to be able to...
Howard.
Okay, Jeff, you understand you got to be a little classy when you're alone with her.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know...
Be a real date.
Look what you
Oh,
want.
my goodness.
There's the butt.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever been with anything that tight?
Never.
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 How does this guy get it? And none of us are getting it.
I was with her in a room. She was behaving like a schoolgirl. I mean, she was like
a school
a
mom?
nun.
In a
I was
cake?
nice.
You were too nice. You weren't even getting crazy.
Well, I didn't know I was supposed to. I didn't
Oh,
drink
yeah.
anything.
Oh,
I
is
went
that what
on
the
that
problem is?
date. I went on a date with a listener.
That's true.
Yeah, what happened with that? Another listener getting her.
Yes.
What the
that was
hell's
nice.
going on?
Everyone's
Lucky
nailing it.
guy.
Well, Jeff, you're going to be with Tabitha in a very, very dangerous place.
Will you leave that shirt on during the sex?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Yes, I will.
Tabitha, are you sure you can handle Jeff?
I can try.
You are truly...
I hate to say it, how is this going to go down?
Oh, man.
Want to find out, baby?
Oh, my goodness.
Be nice.
All right, so
I'll have a heart attack by the end of the
Jeff,
day.
seriously, you got to treat Tabitha
I
nicely.
swear to God,
You better
I'll
not
be
get out of
gentle.
control. You got to be gentle.
I swear to God, I'll be gentle.
This is a great prize
and
for
Mom,
He's
I
gonna pass
love
out.
you.
He is. I hope you're all right, Tabitha. This might be the last time I'm seeing you.
No.
You're a gentle guy, though. You've never hurt anyone, right?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Never.
You're not violent. You're not violent, are you?
No.
All right, good. Sure of that.
I'm a nice boy.
All right, Jeff.
He's a boy.
I'd like some Jello brand pudding. I'm not thinking that lawyer.
Kim, you're on the air.
I'm not Dominic.
Yes.
That guy has got to be more repulsive than Hank the Dwarf or Beetlejuice.
Oh, shut up, you bitch.
I can't even see him.
Goodness.
Well, he has won. Jeff is a winner today. He's had hard times with women, and certainly in his life with his car accidents, and he's a winner today.
I feel for Tabitha. That's all I can say.
Shut
I
up,
couldn't see this guy, but
you
if
skanky hoe.
it wasn't for William Shatner, I couldn't
You
even listen.
skanky hoe.
All right. I know.
Gross.
Well, Tabitha's a trooper. Yes, Stuttering John.
Hey, Howard, Jeff's been calling for about like a year and a half every day asking for $1 billion. You know,
Is that right?
Yeah, he's got to be so happy right now.
Wow.
I am busting.
You're bursting.
I'm gonna be busting
What's
on
with
your...
the butt, though? I mean, are you obsessed with the butt?
No, I'm not.
Well, maybe he'll want it regular. Who knows? But he did win Butt Billionaire.
Isn't he a catch, Howard?
Yeah, he is. You know, you actually look like Hank, but full size.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
But with
You know
teeth.
what?
Yeah.
I have Hank's. Hold on, I'll show you.
You can only imagine what William Shatner must be thinking as he's leaving right now.
I got to tell you
Shut up,
something.
you bitch.
I've never had a guy run out of the studio
He did. He literally ran.
in the middle of a segment. He ran.
Especially a guy with a bunch of plugs.
He ran out.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
And nobody loves plugs more than Bill Shatner.
Exactly.
Right.
He wants to take a shower, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I have Hank's burial card.
you know what? William Shatner ran at warp speed out of here. and then
You already touched the tips of my fingers.
yeah, and Jeff tried to shake his hand.
Adios, mother effer.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, don't be talking down to Will.
Like a whale.
William Shatner's running out, and Jeff puts his hand out, and Shatner breezes by it.
That's right. He gives him a little
Touches
graze.
my tips and says,
I'm telling you, there's nothing about this guy.
He treated Jeff like De Niro treated Shatner.
that SOB.
I mean, at least Beetlejuice has a pleasant personality.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You mother effer.
Exactly. Thank you, Artie.
Wow.
You said it for me.
Joey, you're on the air. Joey,
Yeah.
you're on the air.
Talk bad about me, too.
Hi, Howard. I just wanted to ask you a question. How could you pick this guy out of all the Americans?
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, you don't want to say that. All right.
Radio.
No, I'm not being rude. I just wanted to ask there's a lot of people out there more needy than him, I would think.
Well, he contacted me for over a year.
It was his idea.
He had a sad story, and we got him in here, and now he's got a shot at the butt. And let me tell you something, Tabitha Stevens is a real trooper. You talk about Vietnam vets. They're brave, she's brave.
Getting an award.
And she
I just want to say
cried.
best wishes to both of them.
I went to her website.
Did you watch her? She has video clips on there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, they're great.
I saw that. I had a little trouble getting the audio, though. I couldn't hear you talking, but it hardly mattered.
Yeah, I don't really think. Well, sometimes people like to
I
hear
would have liked to hear you talk, but I couldn't.
but it's really nasty.
She's not say you lied or anything. It's like perfect.
It was very good. Joey,
Yeah.
what's up?
How you doing, Howard?
Hey.
What are you going to talk bad about?
I just want to know, how can Tabitha go with a drunk like that?
Shut up.
He's going to sober up for the big moment.
Is it
Gonna
happening
sober up for the big moment?
When is the moment happening? Does anyone know?
I was thinking sometime today, but I didn't know how.
Yeah,
you really
tonight.
had a lot to drink, so you're going to have to, like, chill.
I already had
have
like
some
10
fun.
beers.
But maybe you want him drunk. Maybe he won't be able to perform.
Exactly.
Maybe it's like
I
sticking
get hard.
your thumb in
I
a
get
pie.
hard quicker, baby.
What?
How about if we get so drunk, we just tell him it happened already? He won't even know.
Howard, I love you.
Yeah, well,
Wait, we're going to the bar down the street.
don't even think about it, Howard.
All right, Jeff.
I'll know it's going down.
All right, buddy. You go have a good time. All right.
Jeff, why don't you just give me that shirt and I'll say I'm you?
All right, Casey, why don't you usher Jeff out? Thank you, Jeff. Congratulations to you.
Okay.
All right, you got your prize.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, we're not going to let your prize out of here.
Howard, send Jeff over to Hell's Kitchen. We'll send him to a few bars.
Right, thanks. And Tabitha, maybe it's time for your pre-sex enema. So I'll help you with that.
You little bitch.
All right, these two girls.
Sounds about 12.
I told Jeff Curro he could come in.
Why?
Because, I don't know, because he was begging me to see some hot chicks. These are Playboy
really?
Playmates. But bring in Nicole Wood and Jennifer Walcott. They're promoting something. I said they could come in and promote it for Playboy because I think they're sponsors of ours.
Oh, okay.
They're promoting the Hugh Hefner Playboy Playmate golf tournament.
Oh, yeah. I heard something about that.
Hey now, ladies. Hot chicks, here we go. What's more important than being a hot chick?
Now, are you camp counselors?
If you two were camp counselors, boy, you'd be in big trouble for smoking weed. Take a seat, girls. Nice looking broads. Nicole and Jennifer.
My God.
Now, which of you let me get it straight, girls, because you're hot chicks. You both were in the magazine Playboy?
Yes.
Yeah. And totally nude?
Yes.
All right. Playboy Playmates of the month?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, that's important.
Oh, I wish Artie was here. He could tell us exactly who they are.
Yeah, he's got them all memorized. And what's the game plan? You're good-looking girls. I was reading your bios. One of you said, who said they saw Tobey Maguire at the Playboy Mansion?
Oh, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
And you were shocked that for such a nerd, he blew you off.
Well, he didn't blow me off. I just kind of went up to him and I said I liked the Cider House Rules movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just, like, too cool for school. So
Yeah.
it was just a little irritating because he was sort of like a nerdy guy.
See, chicks like you who are good-looking aren't used to nerdy guys blowing you off. It's driving you crazy. And you got to understand. See, you guys think looks are the most important. For a guy, it isn't. It's his job. He becomes hot once his job is good. See?
Yeah, it's not high school
If
anymore.
I saw him at the mansion today, I still wouldn't be interested.
That's your problem. You see, you don't have a game plan in life. You're going to blow it where Anna Nicole didn't. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Is he super rich?
He's going to be rich.
Don't go with a
wishful thinking.
Yeah.
No.
See, you're screwing
go
up.
with a sure thing.
What's the game plan? Do you girls have a game plan?
I have a game plan.
What's your game plan?
Well, I waited. I dated. I did my thing. I partied. I did all
Go
that.
ahead.
And got it out of my system. Now I'm, ready to settle
you're
down.
ready now. Huh?
Yeah.
You got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's he do?
He works for Nike.
That's
Yeah.
works is the wrong word.
Yeah.
He owns Nike.
You're supposed to own Nike. You're a hot chick.
No, he does well, so I can't complain. He takes good care of me.
He does take care of you?
Oh, yeah.
Is he paying the bills?
Yeah.
He gives you his credit card?
No, I have my own.
He gave it
Because
to you.
I have my own business, so.
What's your business?
I have a makeup line and boutique and day spa.
Yeah, but that don't pay the bills.
It does. It's.
How much does that pay? Seriously. I know tons of chicks like
All of them
Scott's.
have day spas.
Scott Einzinger's fiance, Maya, started her own jewelry business.
Right.
I know he's paying for everything.
And a boutique.
It's yet to pay off.
No, I mean, it takes time, but.
Yeah. It takes forever.
It does.
It's all right to have that as a hobby, but
Yeah.
we're talking your career.
So let me understand your deal with the guy. This guy works for Nike, but is he high up in the company?
Yeah, he does pretty well.
Do you know what he does? Does he do a couple $100,000?
I don't know about that.
Does he
I don't
work
know.
with Michael Jordan?
Yeah, he's with Jordan.
Okay,
He's with.
all right.
Yeah.
He's in-
What do you mean he's with Jordan?
He's with Brand Jordan.
But
That
does he know Michael
division.
Jordan?
He's met him a couple times.
Oh, he ain't that high
He's
up.
not
Yeah.
that high up.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not
You know,
complaining.
Take
I
away
get taken care of.
take away the word Nike. He works in a shoe factory. Okay.
No.
And it's rubber shoes.
No.
So you hot chicks are forgetting. You can't be attracted to the guy necessarily.
No, I did the whole actor-athlete thing, and that's not all that it's cracked up to
So
be.
now you're with an ugly guy who makes a good living.
No, he's not ugly at all.
No, you got it. But it doesn't sound like he's making. Let me understand your deal. You live with him?
Yeah.
All right. So he pays the rent.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got a house.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Is it
Yeah.
a nice house?
It's a beautiful house.
Okay.
Is his money free and clear, or he's got an ex-wife?
No, he's never been married.
All right,
No
that's
baggage.
Good. That's good. How old a dude?
He's 40.
40, never been married?
Yeah.
Could be a homo. What is it?
No, I was going to talk about Jennifer. You know, Jennifer's made some interesting choices in her life, too. She got this boyfriend now, but didn't you have another
Well,
boyfriend?
1 second. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're working
Get away
on
from me.
something else here.
Yeah, I'm sort of in a direction. What is with him?
He's your producer. I'm just claiming him.
So, wait a second. So, the game plan is you're going to marry the dude from Nike?
Yeah.
He asked you?
Oh, yeah, see?
Oh, you're engaged?
Yeah.
Is it a
All
big
right.
ring? I didn't
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
nice.
How many
It's a nice
carats?
size. I don't know how many carats. It's.
Is it real?
Oh, yeah.
Zirconia.
I have a promise ring.
What's a promise ring?
He promised for a bigger ring.
What's a promise ring, though? Like what is that, like your friendship ring?
Well, he gave it to me because we were going out for a while, and
Yeah.
it was sort of like that commitment because we were living together and stuff like that.
But he ain't marrying you.
Oh, yeah. We got our names tattooed on each other and everything.
Really?
Mhm.
Where's that? I don't see that.
Right here.
Oh, on your ring finger?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
can't wait till you break
mistake.
up. Yeah, look at Angelina Jolie.
I'll just find another Danny.
That's all. So the game plan is you're living with him, so he's paying your rent.
Mhm.
He's got a credit card he gave you. What's your allowance every month?
I don't have one.
Well, you mean it's unlimited spending?
Well, I don't know. We both contribute.
Like, I'm not, I'm total,
this
I'm
is
not.
Wrong. He's asking you to contribute.
No. I'm saying, like, I don't ask him, like, if I go shopping and, like, I buy whatever I want.
Like, let's say you want a pair of shoes for $600. Who pays for that?
If I asked him to, he would do it.
You have to ask?
No, he would say, you know.
So he gives you a credit card, and you go out and buy stuff? That's a pretty good deal. That guy's pretty...
No, he takes very good care of me.
Is he going to make you sign a prenup?
No.
Oh, you're set. Well, maybe she's...
And you're going to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You're in good
At least one.
So the game plan is to marry the Nike dude. He's already got the house.
Yeah.
He's paying the credit card bills.
He's a great guy. It took me a long time.
He seems like he got a plan.
Yeah.
You realize that's your house.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I moved in, and it became my house.
See, hot chicks have to plan because beauty's, you know, how long does beauty last?
No.
You never know. You never know when you're going to hit the wall, and you want to make sure you're covered financially.
Yep.
Now, let's go to Jennifer. What was Baba Booey alluding to? What's the ex-boyfriend?
I don't. My boyfriend now makes caffeinated peppermints. That's what he does.
Caffeinated peppermints?
Yeah.
What is that? Does he make a lot of dough?
Yeah. The 3 are equivalent to Coca-Cola. It's like Altoids with a kick.
I see. And he makes no money?
Too.
Does he make any
nice
kind of...
Jewish boy.
Does he make any kind of money?
Yeah. He started off with a little bit of money because his dad was a really successful guy.
Right.
So he had a little bit to start with.
Now he's going to squander it on caffeinated mints.
With his crazy business.
What were you trying to say about her, Baba Booey?
She was with another guy that she was really, really serious with. And I think didn't he get arrested or something?
God, how do you guys find out this?
It was no big deal. I think he was trying to import 2 million ecstasy pills.
So he must have been like a really good-looking dude. See, that's your bad boy thing.
This is my bad boy thing. But the ironic thing is, and this is a great story, because that guy's like a complete jerk and he's going to get what he deserves. But me and the guy that got arrested lived above me and my boyfriend now.
Oh, you got arrested too for the ecstasy?
No. I was cleared of... I was never charged.
Right.
I never knew about it. I know that sounds stupid, but I never knew about what he was actually doing.
You should never know. You just spend the money.
Exactly. But there wasn't a lot of money for me to spend.
So the new guy, he promises to marry you.
Yeah.
With a ring. How big is that ring?
It's it's a...
What's that worth?
Band.
Did you get it appraised?
I think it's about $6,000, but it's a nice little promise ring.
What kind of money does he have? Does he pay all your
He
bills?
drives a nice car. We live in a great place, and...
You living together?
Yeah.
And and he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
He give you a credit card?
No, we haven't gone that far yet, but I make enough money that, he'll take care of the necessities. Like
how are you making money?
I work a lot for Playboy.
You do? What do you do?
Promotions, Playmate promotions.
They pay good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
really?
They play really good. I've been doing it for 10 years.
What do you got to do? Like, you just go around, but you don't have to show your boobies.
No.
You just dress hot and you walk around?
Exactly. And you promote different things. Like, we did Super Bowl. We're doing this golf scramble. It's like different...
By the way, do you understand golf scramble?
I don't know what you're scrambling for in golf.
I think you have to get a little old. What do you mean?
They're for charity.
What do you mean golf scramble?
It's a lot of fun. There's 24 tournaments in all different cities, and there's Playmates, and then you can end up at the mansion for a big party there.
So you don't know how it happens.
Howard, it's actually a great scam because guys love to play golf, right?
Right.
They love to play golf.
And by the way, you got to bring in Jeff because I told him he could look at hot chicks.
You drink hot chicks.
No, but guys like to golf, and then they like to have hot chicks around. So
what do the girls do while they're golfing?
They just hang around.
We hang around, talk to them, like take pictures with them, just socialize.
See, I always feel like a loser when I go somewhere and there's hot chicks and they're blowing me off. Like, they're not going to do you.
No, but they're friendly to you at these tournaments because that's what they're paid to do.
Your job is to be friendly to guys?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, even if a guy...
But we want to, too.
Even if a guy's a douchebag, you got to be nice to him?
No. We have security for that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but it'll get you thrown right out.
Yeah.
Right?
But they'll hang around. They'll, hand the guy his club and tell him he's great. And
we'll even play golf.
What do you wear when you play golf?
I usually wear, a pair of shorts and a T-shirt.
Shorts that show your ass cheeks?
Daisy Duke.
Daisy Duke?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you?
No, not that short. I'd get kicked off the course.
No, you wouldn't. No one's. Oh, there's Jeff. Let him look at you. This guy's a mess. He never gets hot chicks.
Like if this guy showed up.
Hey, you're wearing your good cowboy hat today, Jeff. For the chicks. Look at you.
Hey, you know it, brother.
Hey.
You know it, brother.
I'll let you look at him. I don't think you're going to get lucky with these two.
Did he go to the golf scramble?
You can go. Can you play?
Anybody can go. You just have to be 21 years old.
Can you play? Look, he's got a gimpy arm. You got a gimpy arm. How do you play with your gimpy arm? You got to help him with his headphones.
I hear you, dude.
Put his headphones on.
Is he drunk?
Yeah, he's always drunk.
Is he?
Yeah.
Come on now.
You guys should just have an AA in the in the green room.
Some of our best guests are. He's got a cowboy hat on and he's got a gimpy arm and he can't get his headphones on.
He refuses to take the hat off.
Why?
Oh.
Hey, don't say the S word.
Oh, sorry about that.
Don't say the S word.
Stuff up, dude.
Oh my God, he's a mess.
Casey.
Dude, it's cranked as loud as it can go.
Dude, put on your headphones. Jeff, take off your hat. Take off your hat.
Take your hat off and put your headphones on.
My
God.
God.
Put your hat back on.
He's got bad hair. All right. Okay, now you can hear. Now put your hat on over.
There you go.
Now you look good.
Nice.
All right, I told you could look at the broads. Look at these two. This is Playboy Tail.
Hey.
Hi.
This is.
How are you?
You're never going to get this.
Hello, Robin.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
What would you do to these two girls?
Oh.
Nice, right?
Nice. I can't say what I'd do.
Now, what if a guy like this shows up at the Playboy golf scramble? What do they do?
What does it say, baby?
Is this guy your worst nightmare?
We can't discriminate. So,
No, but is he like your worst nightmare? I mean, is that the kind of guy that just totally freaks you out? Be honest.
Be nice.
We've seen worse.
What happens when girls do you girls ever go on a subway, or do you ever do guys constantly hit on you?
yeah, I mean, it's a constant battle for, I think, any girl, not just Playmates.
Do you know how to ugly yourselves up so that you don't get hit on when you go certain places?
Or do you just walk around with a buddy?
I just don't make eye contact. That's my thing. If you don't make eye contact, people
Sunglasses.
And what do guys do? They just yell stuff at you on the street?
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and your boyfriends, they're not rude?
No.
They're class guys?
Where'd you meet these guys? At the mansion?
No, I knew mine for 10 years, and we kind of constantly ran into each other over the years, and then finally we just went out, and that was it.
What's his name? Lucky?
Do you ever get anything close to this?
Not much.
You can get it on Playboy.com.
I can?
I hooked this guy up with anal, right?
You did?
Anal with a porn star.
Yeah, but you know what happened.
Yeah, I know. You had some trouble, didn't you? That's all right.
She had trouble.
Well, somehow you didn't connect.
Had trouble.
She
didn't
not from what I had.
do it, dude.
Well, I heard you weren't that, let's say, aroused.
She didn't live it up, okay?
Oh, no.
All right, let's go to Stuart, who's on our phone. Stuart, you're on the air.
Don't talk bad about me, bitch.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, Stuart.
Ask Nikki about John C. McGinley.
Who's that?
The guy from Platoon and Wall Street, and he's the star of Scrubs right now.
That guy?
Oh, God.
So what'd you do? You banged a bunch of, actors and guys in your past?
No.
You actor banger, you.
Actor banger.
It seems like the guys you're with are regular guys, but they got some dough and they're spending the money on you.
Well, the whole actor thing, they just want to get a piece, and, it's your little trophy on their arm, and
so you guys,
that's
your
what
flavor of the month.
John C. McGinley?
No, he's, no.
Oh, really?
No, I did a promotion with him, when I was a Playmate, the first month or so, and he just was...
What, he used you?
He tried to.
He didn't have sex with you?
No.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Not nice?
He was just, he just wanted a piece of
ass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, and he's got a girlfriend back at home, and I'm sure she didn't know what he was doing, so...
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, that's very sad, girls. So it's, you girls are off the market. You're going to be married. That's going to be it.
Both of you?
It has to happen sometime. I think I waited long enough.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
32?
Uh-huh.
What is Jeff doing?
Did you girls read what Angie Everhart said about me in FHM magazine?
I know what she said about
What'd she say? Go ahead, tell the girls.
She said that you were the best lover she ever had. Ooh.
That's right.
Nice.
That's good advertising. I'm going to put it up on a billboard.
Yes.
Be quiet. Don't you know the dirty words, stupid?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
All right. Anyway, girls, it's called what is it called again?
It's the Playboy Scramble.
Playboy Scramble, yeah.
And it's actually for athletes helping children. That's the cause.
Athletes are going to help children?
Uh-huh.
You know how they can help children? By staying away from them, because they're not that bright.
Yeah, and not going on strike so the kids can watch the play.
Dumb answers.
So you girls never got into any lesbian stuff?
No.
Come on.
What do you wear? You wearing really tight pants? Do you wear thongs or just no underwear?
Thongs and no underwear.
You both?
Nice.
You wearing underwear now?
Underwear. Yeah.
Come on, whoop it out.
What?
Jeff,
I am.
Girls, answer a question.
Jeff, come on. I'm trying to get some sex talk going.
Okay, sorry.
You see blocking me.
My bad.
So when you girls do promotions and stuff, you never get into bathing suits or anything like that?
We do.
You do?
It depends on what it is. Like in Vegas, when they do the big Wet and Wild parties and stuff, there's usually like about probably 40 or 50 of us.
Wait, come on. Jeff, I got to throw you out of here, bro.
Sorry about that.
You're killing me.
Sorry about that.
Dude, every time you curse, they hit a button.
I know.
And it ruins my interview.
I know, 10 seconds.
I was being a nice guy, letting you meet hot chicks, but now you're...
Sugar.
All right. Jennifer, you did lesbian stuff?
No.
I think you did.
Didn't.
Yeah, you did. Come on.
I didn't.
Where's Gary with the cash?
I know you must have.
No.
Fess up.
You attracted to other girls every once in a while?
I think every woman sort of thinks about it.
Do you ever think about it?
Curious about
You
it.
think about it more than most.
Do you ever, like, if your boyfriend said to you, come on, let's do it with another girl, would you consider it?
Yeah.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
A little three-way, never heard
I
nobody.
couldn't bring a third into my relationship.
Why? You'd be too jealous?
No, I wouldn't be jealous. I just think that's the beginning of the end.
But I mean, maybe if he were just to watch us together, but
For you, maybe.
Let him do anything.
But maybe you're being unrealistic. Isn't it unrealistic to imagine that any couple is really going to be sexually faithful for the rest of their lives? Aren't you ever going to want someone else to have an attraction? So what's wrong with, like, maybe bringing a chick into bed?
Then why be married?
Well, maybe marriage is... like, maybe marriage...
I'm not married yet. I'm okay.
So you still mess around with other dudes?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
But you might mess around with a chick.
Maybe for him, if that's something he wanted.
But you see, no guy can ask for it. You got to just do it. You know, if a girl says to you, hey, do you want me to mess around with another girl in front of you? What is your answer? It's got to always be no.
Right.
If you say yes, that means you're not satisfied with her.
So the girl has to initiate.
So he doesn't win either way. You just kind of got to make it happen.
You got to make it happen.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You ever take your boyfriends to, like, strip clubs and mess around with chicks in front of them?
I've taken him to strip clubs just because I'd rather him go with me rather than his buddies.
Yeah.
Right.
And if he wants to get his dance on, then I'm there and whatever.
Yeah. That
You
doesn't
take
bother me.
care
I
of
don't
them,
care.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Pay for the dances and everything.
How long is it, and Nicolas Cage hit on you?
Yeah.
Is that right,
he did.
Jennifer?
Me and another Playmate.
When was this, last week?
No, because I know he just got married. It was actually, I think it was right after he broke up with Lisa
Right.
Marie, and it was at Super Bowl. We had a party at Anne Rice's house.
Anne Rice, the writer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big Playboy party, and he was there. Well, actually, we saw him at a club the night before, and
Did
so we
you
went
take
over.
care of him?
We talked to him.
Did you do him?
Did you take care of him?
A friend and another Playmate, Nicole, to go back to his place, but we had like an early flight, and we're like, no. He actually had his personal assistant call us.
I'm sorry?
He had his personal assistant call us.
He did.
Yeah, like they can't even call you.
Yeah.
They have to have their
Well, no guy wants to be
assistant call.
rejected. You have the personal assistant do it.
It was only 5 minutes, huh?
That's so Hollywood that...
But wait a minute. What happens when the personal assistant has to go back to you?
Let me tell you something. First of all, Nicolas Cage should be embarrassed to have his personal assistant make a call to a girl.
Call,
I feel bad for the personal assistant. Is it a man or a woman?
A man.
A man. He's got a call.
I know.
Yeah, but guys like Nicolas Cage and stuff don't want to be rejected by Playboy Playmates.
In person, yeah.
That's right. So they figure let the assistant ask. That way their hands are clean. But you got to call.
The assistant get to have sex with her and then report back to Nick Cage?
Well, if Nick Cage, like, that makes it like a business transaction. If Nick Cage picked up the phone and started acting charming and stuff, maybe you'd be interested. But the fact of the matter
he
is,
was very charming the whole night. That's what, threw us off.
he was working you the whole night?
Well, I mean, he was just talking about normal stuff. It was like a regular kind of guy. And then
He was working.
my friend
come
Nicole
on
was more interested in him than I, because I had a boyfriend, of course.
Did you, do you tell him right up front you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to him, though.
I mean, for them, I think sometimes it adds to the game. They
Right.
want you even more sometimes.
Right.
What was one of the lines he used on you?
Ever seen my movies?
Well,
that's it.
Really?
He asked what our favorite movie was, and we were both Italians. We were talking about that. We were talking about
what your favorite movie is, or your favorite movie of his?
What was one of my favorite movies of his?
Of his?
Oh, my God. I had a few glasses of wine. I hope that's what was said.
Well, what did you say? Peggy Sue got married? What
I liked the family one, whatever that one was. I told him I liked that one.
What family one?
Moonstruck?
No, it was like...
Moonstruck.
You should have
told
Family Man. That's what it was called.
Oh, that one you like.
You know what you should have said?
It was cute.
You should have said, I really liked The Godfather. Or something like that. Something he wasn't in.
I'm Italian too, you know.
Or just you didn't like any of his.
Nice.
I know, but he was really nice, and, you know, the only thing that threw us off was the fact that the personal assistant, you know, called us, and the fact that, actually, our PR person came over and says, you know, it's time's up. You ladies need to walk around and mingle with the other celebrities and guests. Like, you guys need to leave Nick Cage's little VIP area and do our thing.
I see. Yeah, you have to mingle.
Yeah.
So you're paid to go to those parties?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
We're paid to have fun.
Wow, that's really good. And Jennifer, how old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25.
I was going to guess 24.
Oh, you're charming.
You are smooth.
I know, he's working it.
And she's
he's Italian, and...
She's only 29.
Hey, you know, talk like that's going to get you laid, bro. I think you're on a roll.
I hope.
Was Nicolas Cage this charming?
Oh, yeah, after a few drinks.
Let's go to Brett. Brett wants to say something to
a drink?
Two beautiful Playboy Playmates.
I'll give you a drink.
Brett, go ahead.
Good. Howard, how you doing?
I know that...
Ask Nikki about Jamie Leach.
Oh, my God.
Who's Jamie Leach?
Nikki, tell us.
Who's Jamie Leach?
He was a hockey player that I went out with for about 3 years.
Hockey player?
Yeah, he played for Pittsburgh Penguins, and
right.
Florida Panthers.
3 years? Did you think he was going to marry you?
Absolutely not.
Did
he
you
drove
take
me
care of his
crazy.
leeches?
I partied with her New Year's 1991, I believe, with him.
Where?
In Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
What happened?
Where?
Did you get any?
New Jersey. Cherry Hill.
It was a house party.
Okay, I don't even remember.
HP.
What happened?
She was a party girl, let me tell you.
What does that mean? What did she do?
She was out, shirt off.
I was
partying it
not.
out.
You were topless?
Piggy blood.
You were topless? Honey, that's nothing wrong with that. You're a Playboy chick. You're supposed to have fun like that.
This was before Playboy, though.
Oh, I see. Well, you
It came out right after that, though.
I mean, you sound like you're running for president of the United
I
States.
know.
So big deal. You're at a party, you take your top off. You're a fun chick.
PFD.
What's that? Oh, big effing deal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, okay. I'm just trying to understand you.
I'm saying, what did you want me
But Howard,
to say, Howard?
she is fabulous.
Yeah, both these girls are fabulous. Man,
Yeah,
I would like to get...
one of them is.
Where's Gary with the bathing suit
One
on?
of them is fabulous.
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Jeff?
That means one of them is fabulous.
Which
Hello.
one?
Oh, are you in love with one of them?
The Italian. Hello.
Gary, what do you have in your hands?
I1.com.
Thank you, Mr. Curro.
We have an announcer. We should make Jeff the announcer.
What does I1.com want to say?
I1.com has called me and said that if any of them would get naked, which Nicole has done here before, by the way.
Really?
No.
Yes, you have. You've been here 3 times, right? And you got topless once, didn't you?
Oh, I flashed a boob.
That's nice.
well.
Don't be
Okay,
embarrassed
I'll tell
by
you
that.
No.
I'll give you $500 a boob.
No way.
$1,000 to cherish your boob. $2,000.
She's reformed.
You did it for free.
dear.
You did it for free once.
What's with the 2,000? Can't the 2,000 buy us something?
Will one of you guys get in a
What?
$2,000 to get in a bikini, which is something that you guys would probably do on a beach for
How
free.
much do they pay at Playboy?
Not much
more
more.
than that. Just a little
But a
more.
bikini for $2,000?
Come on.
Jennifer, you want to say yes for $2,000. You do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Why won't you get in a bikini for $2,000? I don't understand. You're in Playboy.
You know why? Because I heard you guys offered a little more to a couple other girls. So I was just trying to up.
No, this is
2 girls all we can get.
Baby.
Either that or $2,000 to tongue kiss Jeff Curro.
Oh, no. You couldn't pay me $1 million.
Oh.
Skanky ho.
Hey, it's a bad economy. Really, $2,000 you won't get in a bathing suit?
I got them right there. You can even take it with you when you leave.
You dumb bitch.
Oh, stop it.
He got
$2,000
rejected.
and abuse. That sounds great.
Well, Jeff's mad. You won't go with him.
I got to tell you, Howard, Jeff reeks today.
Do you?
Reeks.
Give him some of that ass
Okay,
spray.
I'll get in a bikini. As long as
$2,000?
it's not a thong. I haven't worked out in a while. I'm not feeling too.
Oh, girls are so uptight about their ass.
Such a cute little body. Wait till you see
Give her the
A
thong.
couple months ago.
All right, $2,000 from i1.com. The best the best damn search engine on the planet.
Do you guys like have a Brazilian cut or something?
What do you mean Brazilian cut?
Who knows what that is?
For $2,000, you're not getting in my mother's underwear, all right?
That's right. And put that on. Put her in the bathroom and put that on real quick.
And they're new and...
Yeah, it's a new. No one's worn them except for me. Oh, that's nice.
Don't worry about
We can't wait to see you in a
I
bathing
can't believe you're paying $2,000 for a bikini.
Dana, what's happening to this show? We got to pay $2,000 for...
God.
Jeff, you want to see her in a bikini, though, right?
You know it, brother.
Well, what are you putting up?
I'm putting up $5.
Fat Tony, you're on the air.
God sakes, Howard, you got any more of those Playboy trips, man? I'd love to go see these broads.
Yeah, I don't have any more Playboy trips.
Sorry, Tony, you're out of luck.
If you want more information on Playboy's golf scramble, go to playboyscramble.com.
Hey, Howard, how they look? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, these are good-looking girls.
They got nice asses?
Yeah, nice ass, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, girls.
Better than you, buddy.
Hey. Jeff, shut up, will you?
Hey, now.
What about you girls doing anal? Any of that going on?
No, thanks.
No way?
No.
That doesn't happen. That's not in your universe. Never tried it?
Oh, God. No,
No,
no, thanks.
Afraid?
2,000 for my
yeah, I don't.
2,000 from i1.com for anal with Jeff? I don't know. I think she's pretty well taken care of, this girl. I don't think you're going to get anywhere with her.
Did you see the look on your face when you asked about anal? Her nose got all scrunched up.
Yeah, well, that's...
It's just, I don't know.
I'm not a girl, but you know what? I would think my nose would scrunch up, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure why any woman does it.
I don't know. Some of them like it. Once they try it, they like it. Some women do like it. They find it
that attractive? That was me.
Go ahead, Ken. You're on the air. What's up?
Yeah, I want to know if these girls would marry their fiancés if their fiancés asked them for a prenup.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You liar.
You know what?
It's hard to believe.
You liar.
I'm totally not against prenups
Stop
at all.
lying, Blondie.
Because I'll tell you what.
Jeff just said.
Stop lying, Blondie. This is the fiance's attorney, by the way. Well, let me tell you something. You girls are hot. Hey, what's going on in the bathroom with the bikini?
Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, what's going on in there? What's she saying? Oh, but here she comes. Oh,
Here
good.
she comes.
Howard,
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
you bastard. Let Jeff help her.
You little bitch.
I don't know. I'm all excited now. At least we get to see her. $2,000 to see her in a bikini. Too bad we can't see her topless.
I've never
I know.
paid that much for a bikini.
What's up with that?
I don't know. It used to be girls get topless all the time in here.
She's
I
under
give you
contract.
$5
Like, you can't
go
do any
topless.
nudes for 2 years.
Really? What do you mean under contract?
You can't go nude
Right?
for 2 years when you first sign your contract with Playboy.
Really?
Yeah, unless it's
Do you
for
believe
Playboy.
that, Jeff?
I want to buy that for the world. You're
Wow, look at your bod, baby.
Whoa!
And Jeff, you got to see.
Jeff's eyes are popping out of his head. Honey, you're in some shape.
Check. You know what? You got to make her do a spin around. You got to see the ace.
Let me see your ass. Come on, turn around. Let me see. Oh, man. Don't touch her, Jeff. You get arrested by Hugh Hefner. You got some body, baby.
Doesn't she? She's adorable.
What do? You work out or something?
I used to. I
Probably a
haven't had
lot
time.
more better
Playboy's
than you.
working me like a dog.
What was that?
I said Playboy's working me like a dog. I haven't had time
So
to
you
go
don't
to
have
the
time
gym.
to work out. Let me tell you. What, did you play sports or something
You
as a
like
kid?
your
I
doggy
took like
style?
karate and ballet growing up.
Yeah, you're in good shape,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
We have to, because we're on that Playboy Extreme team. So
Yeah.
we have to.
You want to give Jeff a lap dance?
No.
No?
I think that's in my contract, too. No lap dance.
1,000 on one
No
night.
nude.
Yo, Howard, when she got in that bikini, she just moved up like 2 notches, right?
Oh, please.
What? Where did she have to go?
How tall are you?
My God.
I'm about 5'3".
5'3". Is that why you can't model? You're too short?
No, I just never really thought of it. I fell upon Playboy sort of by accident.
Yeah, where'd you grow up?
Ohio.
Ohio? And what happened? Like someone discovered you?
I used to do freelance makeup, and I went to the Playboy mansion to kind of find work.
Right.
Because I had moved to Chicago for about 8 months, and I lost all my movie contacts. So then Hef ended up noticing me and asked me if I ever tested, and I said no, and so they sent me into the Playboy office, and they called me up and accepted me from there.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Does Hef just notice you, or do you try to get noticed? I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but did you try to get Hef to notice you, or he just picked you out of the crowd?
Well, I mean, what happened with me is I just assumed all of Hef's parties were pajama parties.
Right.
And it was in honor of Kylie Bax, and it was like this party that was sort of like casual, and I showed up in lingerie.
And that was it.
So, yeah, it was like a sarong, and the BBC was there, and they were like taking pictures of me, and so Hef thought like maybe I was somebody, and it drew attention.
The boobs aren't real, though, right?
Use your mouth on them.
No, they're not real.
The boobs aren't real, right? Who cares? I like them. What about your boobs? Were they real?
Mine are real.
Really?
Yeah, my
Nice.
mom was a double D. So
I doubt that. Come on, prove us wrong. Whoop about.
How old are you girls when you lose your virginity?
She was 17, and she was 15.
15? My God.
Nicole, how old were you?
I was 18.
What about you, Jennifer?
I was about 18, too, and I had a tattoo.
Liars!
Stomach, because I got a cherry, because I was a virgin until I was like 18, so we all got something that symbolized us.
Boy, imagine taking these girls' virginity.
Just out of curiosity, the guy that got you first, was he anything special? Was he like, or just some guy? Like
was he the football player in high school who was like the dude?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My guy I dated for a long time.
Mine, too.
It's always some alpha male, you know? He was the cool guy in high school. Then he probably got out of high school, couldn't get a job. So she gets rid of him, and then now she's over.
You know, it's funny. She used to want to bang the football player. Now she would get the guy who won the science fair because he's got all the money.
That's right. See, eventually everybody ends up in a good place. All right, anyway, you two girls are real good looking, and that's the most important thing in the world to be is a good looking girl. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. This is driving you crazy, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta go home and whack off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How sad.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Howard, you know Jeff has a song to sing today.
What is that?
I do.
Good. Maybe the girls will dance to it.
I have a song to sing.
You wrote it?
To Robin.
Oh, my.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. What's it called?
You got the bed in the cassette, Howard.
Oh. This is a
You
bed.
are always on my mind.
This is called You're Always on My Mind. I think I've heard of this song. You're in love with Robin?
I love Robin.
How did American Idol miss you?
I'll do Robin.
He's too old. All right, here we go.
You better stop drinking so you can sing.
Is that the track?
No, it's coming right here.
It's coming right here.
Jeff Curro, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have.
I like it.
And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have.
The Playboy girls on backup singing.
If I made you feel low, second best. Girl, I'm sorry I was blind.
You have to smoke a lot of weed to listen to this.
But you were always on my mind.
Sing it, baby.
You were always on my mind.
Wow.
You're not bad.
And maybe I didn't hold you.
Robin's crying. From the smell, I mean.
Those lonely, lonely times.
I'm shocked he knows the words.
I guess I never told you.
I could listen to this all day.
I'm so happy that you're mine.
Playboy girls are starting to get turned on.
Little things I should have said and done.
Yeah, singing to Robin. You girls dumped him.
I just never took the time.
I like he's got his eyes closed.
Yeah, he's singing his heart out.
But you were always on my mind.
Playboy girls on background singing.
You were always on my mind.
He's using his good hand for hand gestures. You're turning Robin on.
Exercise.
Robin, put away the vibrator.
Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Robert, I keep you satisfied.
Well, isn't that nice? You are really... Thank you. Keep it going. I've had enough.
As long as you lube it up, baby.
Oh, so you got a little thing you're rapping now, I see.
There's some kind of big finish.
All right. That's good. That's the big
Oh,
finish.
keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going, bitch.
You know, Robin has a song she wants to sing. It's called Jeff is the Furthest Thing from Robin's Mind. Hey, Tom, you have the last word with the Playboy girls. Go ahead.
Get that 32-year-old out of there. She is no fun at all.
Why is that?
Well, she's got the boyfriend who works at Foot Locker.
Right.
She doesn't do anal. She's not interested in other girls. I mean, at least play it up. She can't get in a bikini for $2,000 and she was in Playboy.
Jennifer, what about you?
Yeah, it's cool. I agree.
Hey, Jennifer, what about you? You up for anal?
No.
You ever try it?
No.
Never had any anal fun? Boy, that's a waste.
Try it?
No.
All right, listen, we got to get going. Let me give a couple of plugs. Okay, for more information on Playboy's Golf Scramble, I guess you go there and hot chicks like Nicole and Jennifer hang out in skimpy outfits.
Can I go?
You want to go to the Playboy Scramble?
I sure do.
I'm going to ask. Can we
There's
get
one September 26th in New York. Here.
I think I can double check in 2 seconds, but I think they had a trip that we were allowed to give away. I think
Give it to Jeff.
Hold on.
Jeff, you're going to go.
You're going to play golf with your gimpy hand.
We'll drive him around in the golf cart.
I'll be at the clubhouse.
Yeah, you definitely have to go.
At the 18th hole, mother effer.
All right, check out Jeff Curro's website, jeffthedrunk.com. You got a website now? Get the hell out of here.
JeffTheDrunk.com.
And I want to...
Hey, wait a second.
I have a website. Can I plug that?
Yeah, if you give me another spin in the bikini so I can see your ass again, I'll do it. Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
JenniferWalcott.com. You could see more.
Man, I've seen enough.
Are you naked on there?
A little bit.
You're not naked on yours, are you?
Semi.
Semi-nude, nice.
Yeah. Till my contract's up. But
Yeah.
don't let that stop you. 'Cause
It's great.
Would you ever do porn?
No.
You will.
No.
Can
No,
I
I
plug
won't.
my site now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to plug JeffTheDrunk.com.
Are there pictures?
If anybody...
That wasn't taken.
If anybody wants...
That's not an anti-abortion
to book me,
site.
please contact me ASAP. I'm ready, willing, and able to work at all appearances, and I can sing karaoke, as everybody can see, and I can shoot a mean game of pool.
Hey, Howard,
Now,
I heard something weird about Jeff. I heard he got 3 nipples. Is that true?
I don't want to
Yes,
know
it
that.
is.
I don't want... That's good for
I'd
appearances.
like to thank Doug, Curro FM, and Mike Morris for designing my website.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, and God bless you.
Well, very nice.
I think we can send Jeff to the Playboy Mansion, although they were curious, does he come with a chaperone or a dog walker or something?
Yeah. Well,
With a leash.
all right, Jeff, you can go to that, and I want to thank the girls. Go to PlayboyScramble.com. Nicole Wood, Jennifer Walcott, 2 hot chicks. Well, they'll cost us $2,000 to get Jennifer in a...
You know what? This is one of the few times that it was really, really worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it, because when we play this on E, it'll be worth it. You know? And we,
It's just the bathing suit didn't fit as good as I
Pull it up. It's a little low.
yeah, it fits fine. I1.com, I want to thank you for the $2,000. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't get any girls to get in bathing suits. How much it costs for sex with you two? Let's get a price. Is there a price?
Yeah, how much?
Give us a price.
Wait a
Fitting
minute.
on me.
Give us a price, baby.
Is there a price?
How much for you to have sex with Howard?
Yeah, how much does it cost?
There's no price on mine.
Wait a second. He's not a bad-looking guy.
Yeah, yes, I am.
No, no price.
Yeah, she's
How
not into
about
me.
oral?
Nothing for you.
Me, huh? Let's go, baby.
All right, okay. Listen, we're going to... how about $1 million for one time?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
Nope.
$500,000.
What about you, Nicole? $1 million
Not a
one
million.
time?
With
$5.
Sure.
There you go.
$500,000.
All right, call I1.com. Tell them I need $1 million. All right, let's...
Would you take that over a 40-year annuity?
Yeah, payout.
Okay, we're going to take a break. And, girls, good luck with your PlayboyScramble.com. Good luck with...
Thank you.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
And JeffTheDrunk.com.
Am I going to sit in for the news?
We'll see. We'll see. You keep drinking. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Sit nice. For a while. We'll talk.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Thank you.
Well, Casey, you're ahead in the you and Jackson Delabate. Let's bring in Jeff Curro. I told him he could look at Tabitha Stevens from TabithaStevens.com. That's our porno website. Are you still doing nasty porn on the website?
On the site, I do stuff for the site. I forgot to tell you, I got a job. I have my own TV show on the Erotic Networks. I host the behind the scenes of all the movies. Like that, on sets. I go to the sets and I interview people and talk.
You can take your shirt off again if you want, so Jeff can see.
Do you think I should? No,
yeah, take off your shirt. Here he is. Is he drunk?
Yeah, he's in rare form today. Do you want him to sit down over there, or do you want him to stand here?
Yeah, you better stand.
Yeah.
Hi.
What?
What is up with that? Let me sit down.
Who would destroy the room quicker, Jeff Curro or the monkey?
Put him on the bag.
No, if you say the S word...
You actually did it right for once. Hey, wait. You gotta tighten it up, dude.
You know who he really rubs the wrong way big time? Ronnie. Because he's very bossy. And Ronnie does not like to be bossed around.
Oh, he dropped his beer.
He dropped his beer.
I told you he'd destroy it quicker.
Wow.
How you doing, Jeff?
Ronnie. What's up, Alex?
Ronnie doesn't like you?
He's a little bitch.
Really? How are you? Someone sent me your latest DWI arrests and stuff.
Oh, my God.
He can drive?
Yeah, he drives.
Apparently not.
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You're looking good.
Thank you.
You like Tabitha?
Nice.
You like my new boobs? I just got new ones.
I love them.
And they move and they're squishy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. I'm getting turned up.
When's the last time you had a woman?
Hello, Tabitha.
I heard you. No, wait. You went on a date with a stripper.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, didn't you guys do a stripper thing?
Yeah, we set him up, but it didn't work out so good.
But didn't he call us with a woman the other day?
Yeah, but...
Who was that?
Lisa.
Who is she?
Hello, Lisa.
Well, did you get any?
No.
None?
None. She wouldn't even give me a high freaking 5. What's up with that?
Where's your list of DWIs?
Give me a beer, dude. Okay? Thank you.
Here's a list of Jeff's driving offenses in the past few months. Did they take away your license?
No. Not yet. I gotta go to court next Tuesday.
Incident number... I would love to tape that put it on court TV.
Nice.
Incident number 1, failure to comply. Drove through cornfield, eluding police. How long did the chase last?
Not long.
Where do you live that you have a cornfield?
I live in Berne, New York.
Where's that?
It's in Albany County.
Ah, they have cornfields, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So what happened? The cop was trying to tell you to pull over, and you just said, hey, screw this, I'm going to try and lose it?
Well, here's what happened. I'll tell you the whole sordid story.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm coming home from work. I stop at my buddy's house.
And by the way, you have one hand that works, and the other hand doesn't. So when you drive with one hand.
I can't drive with two.
Right.
Hello?
Is that why they cited him? He didn't have 2 hands on him?
What happened to that gimpy hand of yours? What happened?
I got in a car accident in 1986.
Wait, cars are not your friend.
Mother effers. I wasn't even driving.
Because your hand doesn't work at all, right?
No.
Wow.
It's paralyzed. Anyway, I was coming home from work, stopped at a friend's house. He just ordered pizza. Whoa. I just got a glimpse of those tatas.
Thank
Tabitha's breasts look very nice.
Very, very, very nice. Anyway, not to get off the subject, but I was leaving. I ran out of cigarettes. I said I had to go to the store. My buddy said he'll
You have
go
every
with-
vice, by the way. You drink, you smoke cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jeff, what's wrong with you?
And you don't work or anything, so you just sit around all day looking for trouble.
No, wait, he said he drove home from work.
Yeah, I drove
What
up
is your
from
job?
work.
What kind of work?
Stamping ads, bitch.
Stamping ads?
Hands.
Oh, stamping
At
hands.
the pool.
Oh, that's right. You stamp hands for a living.
Yeah.
Pool,
At
and
the
then your
pool.
job is over.
Yeah, after you stamp the hands, it's a high-stress job.
Check this.
The pools are closed.
All right, so have you been drinking since yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
I have.
But he just had a seizure. I mean, I thought
I
people...
didn't have a seizure.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Listen, I want to clear that up, too. I took a hit off the ball.
Right.
That's what that was.
And you were
no friggin' seizure. Mom, I didn't have a seizure.
Oh,
All right, it
your
looked like
mom's
one.
worried.
All right, so go ahead.
You did take a hit off the bowl.
Yeah, your mom doesn't want to lose you.
Right, so we left.
Take off your hat. I can't see you.
You can see me. Yeah, you see my fingernail. Stop.
You hate your hair.
Anyway, we left. Anyway, I said I need a pack of cigarettes. My buddy Tim's like, yeah, I'll go with you. So we go down the road, and we took a left on Sawmill, and...
This is what you're going to tell the judge?
Right.
Because you're going to have to testify.
Listen.
Are you going to testify?
Right.
He better not speak.
You are?
Right before we took a left, I thought my car was going to die out.
Yeah.
So I tapped on the gas, and the whole car shifted up like a foot. And right behind the car that passed me was a sheriff. And I was like, oh, my God. I took a left, hit the freaking gas, zoom, up over a hill, down, up again, down. Then my buddy's like, yeah, take a right here on this dirt road. So I took a right, boom.
You went through a cornfield.
Well, no.
And the cop was chasing you.
I took a right, and the cop followed me, and I didn't know, and I pulled him out in the end, and there was like 3 spots. I pulled right in the middle. He's like, no, back up. So I back up, he took a right, up into the cornfield, and I went about 50 feet, and he turns to me and says, hey, Sammy, I think you better turn your car off. He's right behind you with the lights on.
Let me ask you something. At any point when you're driving like this, out of control, do you ever go, yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
What kind of noises do you make while you're driving like that?
He does like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
You little bitch. You little bitch.
I love how he goes, step on the gas, and zoom.
So what are you gonna? So
I told the cop that.
The drunks of hazard.
The cop said to me, hey, where are you going? I said, this is a shortcut to the store. He didn't buy it, though.
Were you drunk at the time?
No.
No. Did they
He
test
said,
you?
Yeah, I had to blow.
Yeah. You did the breathalyzer?
Not like you, but I had to blow. You know what I'm saying?
I would have gotten away with the ticket if I did that.
That's
but,
right.
Right. Nice.
So the sheriff, does he know you? Is he the local sheriff?
No.
No, he didn't know you. So you couldn't talk your way out of it?
No, I couldn't.
Are you going to say this to the judge?
Hey, Howard.
Are you going to talk to them? Are you going to speak?
Robin.
Are you going to speak in your own behalf at the court?
Robin.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
Are you going to speak in your own behalf?
Yes.
You have a lawyer?
Yes.
And the lawyer?
I have a public defender.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Jeff, you're on the air with Jeff.
Hey, thanks. Jeff,
What's up,
are
dude?
these convictions coming out of New York State?
What's that?
Are all these convictions coming out of New York?
Of course. 7.
Have you gotten 3 in the last 5 years
I
so
got
far?
7 fucking in the last month and a half.
Really? Well, New York State law is about your third in the last 5 years is a felony charge. And, like, you know, I'd like to know who your lawyer is, because if you've had 3 in the last month...
I had 7 in a month and a half.
Wow, then you better talk to Dominic, and I think these two should hook up and start a law firm.
Yeah, give me Dominic, bitch.
Yeah,
right,
and they're DWIs. They're not DWAIs, huh?
One DWI, two
straight DWIs.
One DWAI.
Right, yeah, that's a violation. But the others, if you've had 3...
No seatbelt, no seatbelt, failure to comply, broken tail light.
I don't know. Either
failure
that
to comply is pretty big.
You should start a cab service, I think.
I didn't know he was behind me.
All right, so your defense is you didn't know that the sheriff was behind you.
I didn't know he was behind me until we were at the cornfield.
All right.
That's the truth. I swear to effing God.
Why were you racing?
Poor Robin.
All right.
Oh.
Because you wanted a cigarette.
So what is that, failure? Don't you have a failure to drive with eyes open? All right, so he has a lot of problems. You're going to be in court next Tuesday. It is amazing that you have managed to hold on to your license despite in the last...
I still got it, brother.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think for much longer, Jeff.
DWAI is driving while impaired, right?
Driving while alcoholic. Driving DWAI.
Spell that.
Driving while alcohol-induced.
So what's the DWI?
Driving while alcohol-induced. I guess. I don't freaking know. Driving while under the influence of
But didn't you get a
alcohol.
misdemeanor possession of marijuana in your car?
Yeah, those bastards. Yeah, Howard, you know what? I camped out for friggin' 18 friggin' hours for George friggin' Strait, and he played last night.
George Strait concert.
Yeah, I got 18 hours, man. And I
You didn't get a ticket?
I got front row.
Front row to the George Strait
For
concert.
me and my mama.
Hey,
what happened?
What?
I don't know if you understand. I think he's mad at us because we told him he had to come in today, so he waited online for 18 hours for the George Strait tickets.
Very good, Gary.
He had to give them up.
Oh, you gave him up?
No, I gave my seat up to my sister. I hope she had a good frickin' time.
How much does hand stamping pay? Like, how much money can you make stamping?
$5.98.
$5.98 an hour?
And not a friggin' week.
No, a week? $598 a week?
Not a week.
How much do you
An hour.
$5.98 an hour.
$5.98.
All right, so you get $5.98 for stamping hands at the pool, and what do you put in, an 8-hour day?
You know it, brother.
But now what do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Now
I'm doing you, Robert.
Dominic, you're on the air. By the way, if you want to check out Jeff, it's jeffthedrunk.com. Go ahead.
Does he actually have a license on him today?
Yeah, I freaking do. Well, you want to see it, bitch?
Driving while intoxicated, which is 1192-1 and 2, 3, and 4. It's either impaired with drugs, alcohol. Second conviction after a misdemeanor is a felony. I don't believe he could still be driving.
It's only one conviction, Dominic.
How many pending?
One. That's it. I only got one ever in my whole life.
Oh, I see. See, he doesn't have more than one conviction.
Dominic. Protect me, bitch.
How, does he have a license? Take a look.
You know what?
Yeah, I swear to God.
It'll take him an hour to pull his license out. Let's see.
You know, how come Christopher Reeve can move? He only has an arm and he's not doing anything with it.
And you ought to check my freaking license out.
All right, we're taking his license out.
I'm bald.
I like how Jeff is self-conscious about his hair.
But Dominic, here's what I don't understand. Jeff got pulled over for pot. He got pulled over driving while under the influence. He got resisting arrest.
Still driving, bitch.
I don't understand. In New York, they would pull his license at the arraignment and they'd confiscate.
Oh, take it easy.
Take it easy, Jeff.
Please, get yourself...
All right, let me see. Here it is. Yeah, he's got a current license.
Oh, Howard, if you have any
Take
soul at all, keep it.
Shut up.
Well, he's got a license.
Expires when?
5203.
Oh, my Lord.
Next year, bitch.
Jeff, let's see your hair.
Howard, it was wrong to give it back.
Shut up.
I should have confiscated the license.
I hope you can't get sued by giving him his license back.
Yeah, right? Hey, let me tell you something. The thing is, people say, why do you have Jeff Curro on all the time? My life is pretty controlled, I get up in the morning, I'm disciplined. I am fascinated by a guy who could be this out of control.
And still he manages to go on.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
Hey, I drove here.
You're my hero.
Drove here.
I drove.
You drove down here from Albany?
I drove to the train station.
All right.
How are you handling a boat?
A boat?
Thank you, Dominic. Well, Tabitha Stevens, I told you to come down. Tabitha, you going to show us a little skin today so Jeff can get all worked up?
Oh, okay.
What do you got? Let me see your body. Let me see how it's holding up. You're 32.
Yes.
You've had a lot of plastic surgery.
Except the boobs are the only thing. Yes.
What'd you say, Jeff? Jeff, didn't I set you up with her? Didn't you try to give her anal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Is this the guy you were going to give anal to, Tabitha?
Yeah, but you know what happened.
How did you not get aroused for her? Look at her bod. Let me see your...
I was under the rock. And don't deny it, bitch.
Yes, master.
Let me see your ass. Turn around. Let me see how you're holding up.
Okay.
See. Wow, you got a great ass. How Curro couldn't deliver the goods to you?
She didn't lube it up, okay?
Well, she didn't have to lube anything.
No, she had to lube it up.
You look good.
She looks real
But
good.
it hasn't worked out in 7 years.
Is that true? How do you stay in shape like that, baby?
Neither have I.
Throw up my food. No, I'm joking.
You throw up?
No, I don't. Howard,
You throw up.
No, I don't throw up. You throw up more than I do because you drink all the time.
Do you teabag and shrimp? All right, listen. Jeff has been drinking since, 11 o'clock last night in front of the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're pretty tanked up.
He doesn't get a room when he comes down here. He just comes and sits on...
Yeah, but the room, bitch.
We can't because what happened?
Make it easy with the F word.
I want to know how this happens because... what did you do? How did you...
Here's the deal. He's got a website, jeffthedrunk.com. So, he said, if you want to hire him for appearances and stuff, contact him at jeffthedrunk.com. The guy gets an appearance, personal appearance. What did they pay you for that? What were they going to pay you?
$500.
Okay, $500. All he's got to do is go down there. They even got a hotel for him.
Right.
Nice.
He goes down there. They put him in the room. He must have gotten liquored up. 2 seconds later, he's making phony phone calls to everybody in the hotel, to every room.
Not 2 seconds later. It was the next day, dude.
But what's the difference? Didn't you, make tons of phony phone calls to the people in the hotel?
Yeah.
Well, what does he say when he calls?
I was like, hey, what's up? You want to hear a joke? And this is basically what joke I told them. What is the new game in Washington?
What?
Swallow the leader.
Big effing deal.
Big deal. I was like, I think you...
But why would you hassle...
Are you going to tell your husband that joke? She's like, maybe. I'm like, well, I think you should show him.
Well,
would like it.
So you called these women and made sexual comments, and they threw you out of the hotel.
They called downstairs.
Yeah, they threw him out of the hotel. That's basically...
PFD. Next.
So now we can't get him a hotel room?
Hell no. He's a mess.
Oh, stop.
You are. You can't even behave.
You can give me a freaking hotel room.
No way.
Sit on the freaking stairs all freaking night.
Dude, I tried to get you laid. Look at this piece of ass. You still didn't even do it right.
I'll do it right freaking now.
Yeah, well.
Now.
You would never do him again, would you?
I can't. I'm with someone.
Oh, my ass.
I'm taken.
You're with someone.
Oh, his ass. Oh!
My
little bitch.
All right, Jeff, what do you want to do? You want to do a song real quick for us? Because I got to take a commercial break, and I got a ton of stuff to get to, and also I'm going to give away some money.
I want to do the news.
We're going to play something called the Sugar Ray Leonard game.
Really?
I want to do the news.
That's right.
Can I play?
Keep him in for Kathy Griffin.
Sorry about that.
Why don't you just do your song? What is this song you want to sing?
I want to sing a song called the keeper of the stars.
Oh, he gets so serious.
And it's a very mellow piece.
Is it a beautiful piece?
Very beautiful.
Okay.
Do it for Tabitha Stevens.
It was no accident. Me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't believe that you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. So I tip my head to the keeper of the stars. Oh my God, I forgot.
He forgot the words because of Tabitha.
When I look into your eyes.
You're terrific.
Your brown eye.
Your brown eye. All right, very good. Jeff Curro, you've entertained us. Tabitha Stevens doing a little dance during it.
I did the butt love dance.
The butt love dance, and aren't you too?
You little bitch.
You little bitch. All right, listen, Jeff the Drunk for an appearance, or check out Jeff's website. Go
am I coming in for the news?
Yeah, you'll come in later. You can go outside and chill.
Am I going to play the next game or what?
No.
Take it easy, Jeff.
JeffTheDrunk.com and also TabithaStevens.com if you want to check out the beautiful Tabitha Stevens and all her surgeries. And you're looking good. You're looking tight.
Thank you.
And that's all that matters. And we'll be back right after these words.
Tabitha. You little bitch.
Point, counterpoint. The panelists today are Jeff the Drunk, the Singing Psychic, and Gary the Retard. Today's topic will be, should we go to war with Iraq? Jeff the Drunk.
Yes, I do believe we should. We should teach those towelheads a lesson. No more bullshit. They're a bunch of pussies. They need to be wiped out. That oil is ours.
Gary the Retard.
No, I don't think we should go to Iran. I don't think we should go out and have people getting killed. We should get our president involved with it.
Singing Psychic.
Well, it looks as though we're gonna go to a war anyway with Saddam Hussein, 'cause he won't let those weapon inspectors go where they need to.
How would you like to go to Iran and have all these little children get killed because all they want to do is go out and kill people so they can just get us out of our misery? We don't need it. All I know is I ain't going to war. So I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't want to go into no army. Iran? I don't think they could hire you, Gary.
Well, looks as though we should be going into the palaces, 'cause that's where all the stash is. Oh, yeah.
You stinky hoe. You stinky whore. We don't want to go there. Do you want to go to Iran?
No, I don't, but I feel like that, pretty soon he'll be blowing up everybody as soon as he gets nuclear weapons, and he's almost got them.
Nuclear weapons, you know what? They can just take the nuclear weapons, get rid of them.
Yeah, but they won't do that,
Oh, yes, they would. If they had a lot of people vote against it. For once, I agree with Gary. Get rid of the freaking... Get rid of them.
Well, I don't think they have any choice in their votes, because they would, if they don't vote right, they get killed over there.
I don't want them to get killed. I want people to stay alive. I don't want them to go after and shoot their stupid guns.
You little bitch.
Well, our two contestants are Frank and James. Paul Fishbine's here, and it's going to be a great game because we have some great players. By the way, working the X's and O's straight from Scores, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen is Heather.
Hi there.
How you doing, Heather?
Good.
Are you going to be working at the new Scores when they open up one on the west side?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you love being at Scores? You love dancing?
I love it there.
I received many lap dances from you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Very, very much. You're a very beautiful girl. Yes, you are. Both of you guys would like to bang that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd throw her one.
Aren't you kind? I recognize your beautiful knee. I believe you gave me a lap dance. It actually, I think, brushed against my testicle. But who knows?
Yeah, you don't recognize her face. It's the knee that got you.
And now your announcer, Howard Stern, will introduce you to the squares. In the upper left-hand corner, starting out, John the Stutterer. John in square one, the man who talks as well as a polio victim walks. It's John the Stutterer. How are you, John?
Well, Howard, on the positive side, it's great to be here.
All right, great to have you, John the Stutterer. And square number two, straight from the AVN Awards, it's filthy, dirty porn star Devin. How are you, Devin?
Great. How are you?
Name some of the movies you've been in, Devin.
Rush, Stripped with Ginger Lynn, and Virtual Sex with Devin from Digital Playground.
Well, let me tell you, everybody loves that. In this square next to you is Don, the Magic Wand, a former pimp. And sitting in for Don, the Magic Wand, is Casey Armstrong.
We have a good surprise right now.
What is that?
Don, the Magic Wand. There he is.
What did you say?
I think he's sitting down now.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Don, the Magic Wand, how are you, sir?
Hey, man, it's always green for the money and gold for the honey when it comes to me. Chet. How you doing?
And sitting in the middle square is Raymond Norman to the left.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
You are known as Negro Woman of the South. You hate Oprah Winfrey, isn't that true?
We're not going to go there.
Have you made up with Oprah?
No, I haven't, Robin. How are you?
And sitting in the center square today, his first time in the center square, Jeff Curro, the drunk. How are you, Jeff?
I'm fine, Howard. How are you?
I understand you were cursing a lot before. You know not to curse now, right?
Yeah, you know what?
What?
I have a friggin' award to give to you. The FUME, bitch.
What is he upset
for not
about?
giving me an FME, you bitch. Thanks for not recognizing my abilities.
Sitting next to you sitting next to you is filthy, dirty porno star Tara Patrick. Oh, look at you. Aren't you lovely? How are you, baby?
I'm so great.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
It's hard to believe you're a porno star and you're this good looking. Certainly you could have been a model or something like that. Couldn't you have been?
I was a model. We talked about this on the last show.
It's unbelievable to me.
I'm still a model. I'm still a model. I'm a naked model, but I'm still a model.
What are some of the titles you've been in?
Some of the titles I've been in. Well, I actually just extended my contract with Digital Playground for 5 years.
Yes.
So I've done Virtual Sex with Tara Patrick. My latest release, I shot in Budapest 2 years ago. It's called Forbidden Tales.
I got to tell you something. I'm gonna buy a few of your videos. My God, is she the hottest?
You've never seen me?
No, you got to send those to me because I really want to pleasure myself to you.
Well, I'm kind of, I'm vanilla. I don't know what
do you mean, vanilla?
Hey, Robin.
Hi.
Hey, actually, you know what? I have to have a little girl talk with Robin because I think Robin, do you watch Oz?
Yes.
Isn't that like one of your favorite shows? Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys, I just got engaged to Hoyt.
Who's Hoyt?
You're kidding.
No,
Which one is Hoyt?
Seinfeld. Jazz Hoyt, the biker.
Who cares?
The guy with all the tattoos.
Yeah.
The one who's always completely tattooed. The one in the metal band.
Yeah, the one that kills everybody. Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about you giving yourself to a guy for life.
No, but he's going to work with me. We're gonna do movies together.
He's going to be in the movies with you.
Yeah.
I'll work with you, baby.
Yeah.
Sitting in the square in the lower left-hand corner, it's Bukkake Girl. Hey, Bukkake Girl.
Hi, Howard. How are you doing?
That's right, a girl who had more DNA on her than a sperm bank. Bukkake Girl. I'll never make it on the air.
So somebody talk talk to her about the rules. Okay.
Bukkake Girl, you love.
Sorry.
It's because you love bukkake. That's why they call you Bukkake Girl. And to check out Bukkake Girl, go to, how do you say this? Exoticel.com?
Exotic L.
Exoticl.com. Sitting next to you is Elephant Boy in square number 8, a man who talks like he's got a mouthful of buffalo balls. Elephant Boy, how are you?
How you doing, Howard?
Are you ready to play the squares?
Oh, yes, I'm all ready and full.
All right, and sitting next to you, everybody's favorite racist.
What did he say?
I don't know. Daniel Carver. Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Great group today.
Daniel, you call yourself the pride of the white race, don't you?
That's right, Howard, and the white people are waking up.
Really?
Are the white people waking up?
That's right. You seen this last election, we had all them Republicans voted into office. This is going to be the new Homeland Security uniform.
Get close to that microphone, Daniel. We don't want to miss a racist word that you have to say.
When we line the borders with this uniform, instead of seeing them Haitians jumping off the boat, you're going to see them trying to get back on the boat.
He hates everyone. He hates the blacks. He hates the Jews, the Mexicans,
Cubans, Asians, Puerto Ricans. They all these terrorists. They made up all these different groups. We got to clean up this America by getting them out of here.
All right, there you go. There's your squares. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Holly Weird Squares.
Weird Square.
All right, now, one of the squares is a secret square. I'm not going to say which one, obviously, Robin.
Right. That wouldn't be a secret.
All right, now I'm going to start.
The secret square's worth $5,000. What's to say?
Frank Servideo is going to start. Frank, of course, lost everyone in his family through death and destruction.
Who's the X and who's the O?
I'll be X. All right, Frank will be X. And who's going to argue with a guy who can probably bring you bad karma? All right, let's see what's happening. Remember, we're playing for that trip to Vegas, the AVN Awards. When is that awards?
January 11th.
All the hot porn stars will be there.
Tara Patrick's hosting.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Devin will be appearing on stage as well.
Devin, oh, please, baby. Really, I mean, I don't know what's going on over there.
And these guys get to win a trip, but everybody else can go to avn.com.
All right.
Find out about
Hey, Howard, you know what I noticed?
What did you notice?
That Devin is probably the only one in that group that Daniel wouldn't have killed or shipped off somewhere.
That's right.
Everybody's ethnic or has a speech impediment or something.
Devin, what are you? Are you a white woman?
Yeah, I'm half German, half Italian.
Oh, that's okay, right, Daniel? We like her?
Is that good?
She's a bukkake bitch.
Well, I'm sorry, Daniel. What'd you say?
I said we like all white people.
No, I'm not.
Unless they're homosexuals.
Are you a homosexual?
I'm bisexual.
She does get it on with girls, so she would be thrown out, right?
I would be. I
Right.
thought that was like. I thought guys liked that.
Turns out Daniel Carver doesn't like anybody on the panel.
That's a flaw.
Elephant Boy, what are you? You Jewish or something?
Yes.
You are? Okay, well, you wouldn't make it into the into that small
Except
party.
for that Jewishness, you would have been fine.
Have either of our porn stars ever been with a black guy?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Oh, all right.
Well, Daniel, you like that, don't you?
Bukkake Girl, you ever been with a black guy?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? All right. Well, Daniel likes that. He's smiling. All right. Let's see what's happening.
I know I've been with a bunch of racists. I know that.
All right. Let's go to the game, and let's get it going on here. Let's go to Frank. Frank, go ahead and pick one of our squares.
I'm going to pick the middle, Jeff Curro.
Jeff Curro! Jeff Curro! From JeffTheDrunkCurro.com. From SkankyHo.com.
I'm ready, bitch.
All right, here we go. Here's your question, Jeff. True or false? True or false, Jeff? Drinking and driving is the #1 killer of teenagers.
I do believe that is false.
Well, what do you say there, my friend Frank?
I'll have to disagree.
Well, you'd be right. It is the #1 killer.
Jeff wouldn't know that. He doesn't think drinking kills anybody.
Well, Jeff, thank you for that. All right, let's go to our contestant, James. I don't even know how to say your last name. Schiavo. Go ahead.
It means slave in Italian.
Yeah. Come on, brother. Let's do it.
I'll go with Bukkake Girl.
Bukkake Girl. Bukkake Girl from exoticl.com.
Secret Square, Howard.
Oh, she's a secret square.
Oh, yeah.
You got the secret square. It's going to go straight to your bookie if you get this one right. Wow. For $5,000 and, of course, a circle, let's go to Bukkake Girl. Bukkake Girl!
Yes.
What's the correct spelling of bukkake?
Bukkake.
Well, this is an easy one because it's spelled out on the bottom of the thing.
Right. I appreciate it, Howard. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to disagree, I think.
Yeah, he's going to disagree and he'd be right.
Boy.
Way to go! Okay, Bukkake Girl.
Bukkake Girl, what's the correct
calling him girl.
The typical Stern Show fashion bukkake is written out on the bukkake girl.
James gets a 0 representing the amount of money he's won in gambling.
Well, you've won $5,000 courtesy of H2 Hollywood Squares, and you can see Gary Dell'Abate next week on Hollywood Squares 2 at 7:30 on WCBS in New York and KCAL 9 in L.A. Check local listings or log on to hollywoodsquares.com. All this month, Alec Baldwin and Ellen DeGeneres are center squares. Well, that was a quick $5,000 you picked up, and that's going to go straight to your bookie, isn't it?
Thank you, Howard. Appreciate it.
Is it going to go to the bookie?
Write the check right now to him.
All right.
Good for you, Jay.
Yeah, don't even put his name on it.
All right, there's an X and an O up there, and now we're going to go back to Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
I'm going to have to pick Daniel Carver.
Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan. Daniel Carver to purchase Daniel Carver's catalog of Klan souvenirs. Send $3 to P.O. Box 446, Oakwood, Georgia, 30566. Daniel from the Ku Klux Klan. True or false? Back in the good old days, when lynching a black person, sometimes mobs would cut off black victims' fingers, toes, ears, or genitalia and hand them out as souvenirs.
True or false?
False.
What do you say?
I'm going to have to, well, the man does know. I would think he would know. I'll agree.
I'm so sorry. It's true.
And Daniel, you didn't know that?
Daniel, you didn't know that, or were you just bluffing?
I know it. You're wrong.
Trying to,
You're wrong. They never done it.
It says it right here.
That's what niggers do over in Africa. They shrink heads and stick them on sticks.
No, during lynchings.
I don't care what it says there. We didn't do that.
White people would never do
They say
that.
stuff like that now to make you laugh, just like this T-shirt I got here in my catalog.
What is that?
Who can see that, Daniel?
You can't see that?
Yeah, I can see it now.
See it there.
There it is.
That's a Klansman. What is he doing on there?
He's fixing to bounce that nigger up there and says pull so you can shoot him. But
All right, well, isn't that a lovely shirt?
that's all done in fun.
Hey, looking to bounce that nigger up there.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Okay, let's keep playing our game.
What a mess.
Daniel, true or false? The Holocaust happened.
All right, let's go. Let's go to James now. James.
Howard, I guess I'll go for Elephant Boy for the win.
Yeah, after you get Elephant Boy, you're going to win.
Wow.
Elephant Boy! Hey, Howard! See, Elephant Boy, what is this? You got an appearance?
Yes.
You're going to be doing commentary on a JCW wrestling event on November 16th in Bergenfield, New Jersey. For more information, go to jcwrestling.com.
It's jcwwrestling.com.
Oh, jcwwrestling.com. Thank you for correcting me, Elephant Boy.
Okay, thank you, Howard.
All right, Elephant Boy, remember, this is a big one. If you get this one for our friend James, he wins, and he's going to the AVN Awards. Here we go.
Okay.
Elephant Boy. What is the average length of a man's penis?
A lot bigger than mine.
That's a joke answer?
That's a joke answer.
A lot bigger than mine.
I always said 5 3/4 inches.
5 3/4 inches is the average length of a man's penis. Do you agree or disagree?
Howard, let me see. Artie says disagree, so I'll disagree. I didn't say anything. I thought you said something. No, that was Curro.
It's a drunken man in the center.
I wouldn't say anything.
Sure you do.
I'm going to agree.
You agree? I'm sorry. It's 5 inches. That's going to have to become an X for the block.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm so sorry.
Put
I
one
just
up
wanted
there.
the game to go on a little more.
Me too. I'm enjoying myself. Let's go to our good friend Frank, who's fighting for his life here. He wants to win that trip.
Got that right.
Go ahead, Frank.
I'm going to have to go with Filthy Dirty number 2.
Filthy Dirty porno star Devin. See, Tara Patrick and Devin will be appearing at the following exciting video locations tomorrow at the Philadelphia Friendship Plaza.
What?
Okay, let's go to Devin. Devin, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Always.
Devin! Who was the star of Behind the Green Door? Who was the star of Behind the Green Door?
Okay, I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, I'm
was it, It wasn't Ginger Lynn?
Are you saying it was Ginger Lynn?
Wait.
That's your answer?
Wait, Marilyn Chambers.
You're saying Marilyn Chambers?
Yeah, let's say Marilyn Chambers.
She says Marilyn Chambers. Is she right or wrong?
I have no idea. Never heard of it.
Well, you have to answer. Agree or disagree?
She was looking over the corner there. I'm going to have to say agree.
And you'd be right. Marilyn Chambers was the star behind the You must have gone to porn college. Well, the game. Oh, you won.
That's three.
God damn, you won right there, man. You're going triple X's right in a row.
Wow.
I'm some host. I'm so busy.
I know, you weren't even paying attention.
You won. How'd you do that, dude? I think no. Yeah, you did win. Yay for me. Son of a bitch. How'd you pull that off?
You know, this was cool because he won and James got the $5,000.
Yeah.
Everybody won something.
Yeah.
Well, it's one big happy family here, isn't it?
I was hoping to get the Don Magic Wand because he has bedhead, and that's funny as hell.
If you want, Howard, I don't know, do you want to play another game?
Well, I'll tell you what, Don Magic, you want to play another game?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I can do. I can put up some money.
How much?
Well, you know what? We were supposed to do a promotion for Hollywood Squares tomorrow, so we'll plug them tomorrow. We'll do another $5,000.
$5,000 for the game.
All
right. All right, let's go one more game.
Right. Clear the board.
Well, you can buy a boat ride to get out of here, go on the land.
People seem to like this.
Hey, I'll throw in a couple extra tickets to the AVN Awards if you read my plugs right.
What are your plugs?
The girls are appearing at Excitement Video tomorrow. Three of our Excitement Video stores tomorrow and 2 on Saturday.
All right. Okay, I'll throw that in.
Jeff's calling it quits.
Jeff, you're quitting the game?
I'm ready, dude.
Oh, you're ready. Okay.
What are you doing?
I have to take a pee-pee.
No, you just sit there and just pee in your chair.
Go for it.
Just go right there. It's all right.
By the way, Tara
Patrick
sitting next to you. That's got to be an experience sitting next to drunken Jeff Curro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you having a good time?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Howard, you know who's having the difficulty is I don't think Raymond is very fond of Jeff.
Raymond, you don't like Jeff?
There's a smoke. There's a lot of smoke in there.
Well, I don't really know him. I mean, he's just here, I guess, being himself.
No.
Where?
Don the Magic Wand, you haven't been called on yet. I can't wait till you get called on.
Hey, I'm with it, man. I'm just waiting. Got that right answer for that one that want to win that money, man.
Don the Magic Wand, of course, is a pimp's pimp. He is the Archbishop Don Magic Wand, who is a very, very famous pimp.
Who selected him Archbishop? Who made him an Archbishop?
I have to say Dolomite.
Oh, really?
Oh, Dolomite did?
Dolomite named the arch. He put it right on that arch. They was calling me the bishop from the church, so Dolomite say the Archbishop, so it's stuck.
And this is one of the most successful pimps that ever lived. And John the Stutterer, you didn't get called on at all. No one picked your square, did they?
No.
No.
As usual, ignore.
I suppose that no. What? That neither of
calm down, John.
Neither of
calm down, bitch.
All right, let's go to our game. Okay, let's go to our game. We got another $5,000 to give away. And another trip, thanks to our good friends at Adult Video News for the big Adult Video News Awards that are going to be happening in Las Vegas. And Frank and James, here we go. This time, let's let James start, since James didn't start the last time.
Buddy.
Go ahead, James.
All right, I'm going to go with John the Stutterer.
John the Stutterer! From John the Stutterer.
You got picked.
John the Stutterer got picked. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. In the Harry Potter movie, who was the professor who stuttered? What was his name?
Well, I didn't see the movie because it sucks. But I would say Richard Harris.
What is that again?
Richard Harris.
Richard Harris
is the answer he's given.
I think I'll disagree, Howard.
You're smart to disagree. It was Professor Quirrell.
Who cares?
Professor Quirrell, not Professor Richard Harris.
Yeah, who cares? This looks more like the Brady Bunch.
All right, we got a lot of...
Circle got the square.
Circle gets the square, and now we're going to go to Frank Servideo. Frank?
Yes, sir. I'll have to pick... Let me go with girlfriend Norman there.
Raymond Norman! Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South.
Negro woman of the South.
That's right, Raymond. Okay, Raymond, here we go. Raymond, who is Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South's best friend? What's her name?
I don't listen to that.
I got her face in my mind, but I can't think of her name. Oh, my goodness. It's on the tip of my tongue. I got her face in my mind, but I can't think of her name.
Can you give us any name?
No, because I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
Raymond, make up a bluff.
Yeah, have you ever seen this show?
Yes, I've seen her show before. Her best friend something. I can't think of her name.
Well, make up a name then, for God's sakes, Raymond Norman.
Give us a name. You have to answer.
Deborah. Is Deborah her best friend?
Disagree.
Gail King Bumpus.
Exactly.
Gail King Bumpus. Exactly right.
Gail King Bumpus. Well, we have the answers written down.
That means, of course, Frank gets the square and the X. And now we go back to James. James, go ahead.
I'll go with Don Magic Wand.
Don the Magic Wand.
Church, all right.
The Archbishop Don the Magic Wand.
Pimp, pimp, pimp.
Now, Don, I understand you just wrote a book. Is that correct?
Yeah, from Pimp Stick to Pulpit. And you know you're getting this award. I was with Snoop there last year when he won 2 awards, the Davey N Award.
Hey, Don, what's the most money you ever got for a whore?
Hey, at one time I checked $30,000.
$30,000.
One trap.
One trick.
Yeah, that was just from one chick a few minutes. She had went out and took care of business.
Took care of business and made $30,000.
The biggest I ever received at one time.
Taking a look at the beautiful woman next to you, Devin, who is a gorgeous porn star, how much money could you get for her?
She already got triple figure. I can see 90 G's.
90 G's just to have sex with that.
Yeah, she's beautiful, man.
You could hit that hard, couldn't you?
Hey, man, hit it like she want to be hit it.
You little bitch.
Ain't it, man?
$30,000 is one night and one couple of seconds work, right?
Yeah, it was something like some minutes. They went, took care of their business, flip, flap, flam.
A group of guys?
No, one guy.
White guy?
Dude, huh?
Well, I didn't know. I wasn't there.
I see. And then
the green.
And then your whore brought back the money all for you.
Brought it back and put it right on the dresser.
Gave you
big one.
Every dime.
Every dime.
Look at you, Don Magic Wand. Let's play the game, though, Don, because everyone's anxious.
Let's do this.
Don! In the movie, What's Love Got to Do with It, when the Turners got into an argument, what did Ike beat Tina with in the back of the limo? What did he use to get his bitch in line?
I believe it was his hat.
His hat?
I'm gonna disagree, Howard.
You're smart. It's his shoe.
His boot. It was a cowboy
That's
boot.
right. He took his boot and beat Tina Turner. And she got herself in line. Have you ever beat a woman with a shoe, Don?
Oh, no question about it. I threw it at him.
Thank you, Don.
I thought he was going to say no, but he said no question about it.
Yeah. True. All right. There's an exciting game going on here, and now we have to turn to Frank. Frank's a video. Go ahead.
Filthy Dirty number 2.
Filthy Dirty porno star, Devin. Don says you could get $90,000 for spending the night.
Wow.
Have you ever charged a guy for sex?
No.
Never?
I don't do that kind of thing. No.
You wouldn't? What? You never had someone come up to you and say, "Listen, Devin, I'm a huge fan of your porn."
Oh yeah, they do it all the time at conventions and things like that.
What do people?
I'm always like, no way.
Really? What is the most amount of money you've been offered?
Oh, I've been offered a lot, like over $100,000.
Really?
See, I told you I was close.
Don, you were right.
I told you.
Over
But I don't do
$100,000.
it, so I mean.
By the way, if you want to see Devin will be at Cheerleaders in Philadelphia from 5:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I don't even know where.
Don is playing the wrong game. He should be on The Price is Right.
Yeah, what is it, Gary?
Cheerleaders is one of the best clubs in the country. But Devin, how much do you make for a movie?
I'm not at liberty to say.
But do you make over $100,000
for one movie?
Yeah.
No, absolutely
then
not.
why wouldn't you? But if somebody's going to pay $100,000 to do a guy in a movie, why wouldn't you just do a guy in private for $100,000?
First of all, because it's illegal, and second of all, because I actually do have morals.
Okay. Just
really?
Yeah.
Well, Don might have to beat you with his hat.
What if a guy hires you for $100,000 and he has a camera? He puts a camera in his apartment. And he says, "Let's call this a porno."
I can't. I'm under contract.
I see.
With this digital
All right,
playground.
well, that's some contract. All right, let's go to Devin and find out her answer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Pederasty. Pederasty is the fancy word for what type of sex? Pederasty.
Maybe anal?
She says anal.
Disagree.
She's right. It's anal. I'm sorry. You cannot get the X. And this sets up James in a very good way. Let's go to James. James, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Daniel Carver.
Daniel Carver. I might have gone with Devin, but you could have won the game. But
you're such a loser.
You don't even care.
I want to give Frank a chance, Howard.
All right, Daniel Carver, the Ku Klux Klan. Of course, Daniel has appeared on the show many times. He's America's favorite racist. He hates all ethnic groups except for white people. Isn't that right, Daniel?
That's right.
Yeah. Any big events coming up? Who do you hate most right now? Who's making you the angriest? The Jews, the blacks, the Mexicans? Who's really ticking you off?
Right now, the Mexicans is topping the list.
Yeah, the nigger substitutes, right?
Mexicans are nigger replacements.
Nigger replacements.
Yeah, get it right, Robin. 1,000 of them in the little town I live in. They everywhere.
How did the Mexicans take over you hated
white man's weakness, looking for cheap labor. They brought them in just like we brought in the nigger, looking for cheap labor.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to organize, and we're going to make them so uncomfortable they'll want to go back on their own.
He's going to make some more T-shirts, Howard.
Yeah, we're going to make T-shirts. We're going to wake up white people. Everywhere they look, they're going to see racism. They're going to see how the white people really feel about them.
Do you think a T-shirt's going to get rid of the Mexicans?
Well, if everybody wear one, it will.
Did you wear your Klan robe in the taxi over here, or did you change when you got to the studio?
I changed when I got here.
I see. In New York, it might be a smart thing to put your Klan robe on right here.
Yeah. Might be.
All right. How many guys are in the Klan now? Has membership increased over the past couple of years?
Well, we don't talk about numbers.
It's always a secret.
It's always a secret.
Why is that, Daniel?
There's more racists that you don't see than there are that you do.
Are there prominent politicians who are members of the Klan?
Sure there are.
Really?
Card-carrying members?
Sure.
Well, there's a revelation, Robin.
Wow.
Name names, Daniel.
Come on.
Any baseball players?
Would one of their names be George W. Bush?
The leader.
I can't name
their leader. All right, here we go. Daniel, it's time to play the game. This is for $5,000. You know it's a serious game.
Take this seriously, Daniel.
Okay. Daniel, in the lynching heyday between 1882 and 1968, which state lynched the most black people? Was it Texas, Mississippi, or Georgia? Texas, Mississippi, or Georgia?
I'd have to say Mississippi.
What do you say?
I'll agree, Howard.
Well, let me put it this way. Texas had 352, Georgia had 492, and Mississippi was number one. You're absolutely right, Daniel. There's a man who should know how many lynchings there were. Hey, this game is really heating up, and now it's time to go back to Frank. Frank?
Filthy Dirty number one.
Boy, oh boy, I would have blocked, but okay, here we go. Oh, I see you are blocking, right.
Playing?
All right, we're going to Tara Patrick. Tara Patrick,
Everybody's getting a chance in this game.
One of the most beautiful porn stars in the world. She's going to be appearing at the Philadelphia Front Street store from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Do we have any dates on any of this stuff?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. All this is tomorrow.
And I'm hosting the AVN show, too.
What will you wear?
I don't know yet.
Birthday suit.
Birthday suit, maybe.
How about nothing?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Tara, would you ever do a guy for money? You know, just a regular guy, not on film?
Wait, repeat that question?
Would you ever have sex with a guy for money? Has any guy ever offered you money just to have sex with him?
Oh, yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm engaged now, but no, I've never done it. But I don't see any difference, honestly. I don't think it's a moral issue. I completely think that we're all hoes on this bus. And, you know, camera, no camera.
Keep the cooking.
I mean, camera, no camera, it's all the same. And 99% of adult stars do escort on the side. So let's just not play games here.
All right, here we go with your question. Tara, what porn star appeared on the cover of a Blink-182 album?
Oh, Janine.
Is she right?
I'll agree.
You're right, Janine.
Beautiful Janine.
Beautiful Janine Lindemuller. Ah, yes.
Hey, I got you an X, buddy.
Well, that block worked.
Closer to the show, and you picked me last.
Let's go to our man James, who's $130,000 in debt to his bookies. Go ahead, James.
Howard, I'll go with Jeff the Drunk.
Jeff the Drunk?
Jeff! Oh, my God!
I guess you don't care about winning the money, do you? I guess you have to give it all to your bookie anyway,
Yeah,
right?
what does money mean to him?
Okay, let's go to Jeff the Drunk. Jeff Curro, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, did you drink before the show today?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I would like to plug something. My Christmas album.
Do you have a song for us?
Use KTOOO.
Hey, Howard, you know what you're supposed to ask him about?
What?
How come he wants to bowl you and Beth?
Okay, why do you want to bowl against Beth?
Because I bowled a 2-0 friggin' 8.
Hey, what about you?
She doesn't bowl.
She doesn't bowl. What challenge would that be?
Yeah, but I see her ace.
Oh,
Nice.
Jeff, what ethnic group are you? I think you could join the Klan.
I'm Italian, bitch.
You're Italian. What if Daniel? Could he join the Klan? He's Italian.
Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel.
We have a lot of Italians in the Klan.
I can join the Klan, right, brother?
That's actually very disappointing that Daniel just said that.
Would you welcome Jeff Curro into the Klan if he decided to join?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to talk to him a few minutes.
Come on, Daniel.
Give him his interview. Give him his interview right now, Daniel. Go ahead if you could.
What do you want to know?
Give him his interview. What do you want to know?
What do you want to know, bitch?
He certainly has the violent attitude.
Yeah, I already marked him off. He can't even join.
Because he's not respectful?
Disrespectful.
Oh, shush.
Depend on him.
Well, Jeff, I'm sorry.
Be quiet, Daniel.
How does the Klan feel about alcoholics?
Yeah, what's up with that?
We got a lot of people that drink in the Klan.
I bet.
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
Bucket signs.
All right, let's go to Jeff Curro. Jeff, what is the legal limit for drunken driving in New York? What is the legal limit?
The legal limit for drunken driving
in New York
is .09.
.09. Is that right or wrong?
I got disagree, Howard. I don't want the game to end, but I'll disagree.
TWAI, bitch.
All right, you're wrong, Jeff. It's .10. So that means James is right.
I was only one off, you bitch.
Well, you win the game, don't you? You won.
There you go, diagonally.
I clearly don't understand tic-tac-toe. It always gets by me.
We didn't see the win. There it is.
There it is. Diagonal. You're as bad as I am. Well, James, you won again. You've won 10 grand today, haven't you?
And now he has a trip, right?
No, he doesn't have the trip.
What?
Oh, yeah, he has a trip too, I guess.
Yeah.
He won the Secret Square, the second game, which is $5,000 each from Hollywood Squares, and he won the trip.
Oh,
yeah.
You got a lot of money, so I hope you pay your bookie.
I'll try, Howard. You can leave here. Long road, but eventually I'll get there.
I'm available to go with you, dude.
All right, and Frank Servideo, you won too, so you're going on the trip as well. So there's a lot of winners here. I want to thank each of our Secret Squares. John the Stutterer, you were terrific.
Oh, thanks, Howard. It's great to be here.
Yeah, and where will you be going after the show today to relax?
Oh, well, I was hoping that I could sit in for the nose, maybe.
The nose?
The nose? The news.
I want to sit in for the news.
I want to thank Devin, who I think is gorgeous. Devin, what are you wearing? Stand up in your square so we can see. I mean, it's such a waste to have you sitting behind that desk. Really.
Holy mackerel.
What are you wearing there? A negligee of some kind?
Just a little top and...
Little top and... Oh, yeah, you are something else.
A little top.
You are your little top.
You got tattoos, too.
Nice tattoos. You look good, baby. And go see Devin at the Ambington store from 7 to 10 p.m. I don't understand these plugs.
Exciting video.
Or you can check out DevinXXX.com.
All right. And Don Magic Wine, you plugging your book or anything?
Hey, it's going on, though. You know, we got that big Players Ball November the 30th in Chicago. We got Big Snoop Dogg, James Brown, Boosie Collins, Big Daddy Kane, and Ice-T. November the 30th in Chicago. They got to be there, Howard. If they want to be a player or know how to be a player, that's the place to be. November the 30th in Chicago.
Raymond Norman, Oprah Winfrey, Negro Woman of the South. What about you? You got anything to plug? What are you up to these days? What are you?
Well, I have some material I've been working on, but I didn't bring any of it with me.
No material, so you don't have anything to plug?
No, I didn't bring anything today.
I got to tell you, that's kind of refreshing.
Why is that?
Because everybody always has something to plug.
Oh, well, I didn't bring anything today.
You're the only man who doesn't use me.
Nah.
Jeff Curro, you have something to plug, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
You skaky ho, ho, ho. Buy one, for everybody in your family.
All right, it's a singing
Just
album.
the church I go.
All right.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Howard.
Yes.
May I sit in on the news with you?
Yeah, we'll have a whole panel.
I tell you what, I'll leave and you guys all sit here. Let's go to Tara Patrick. Robin, we're going to start the news. Sitting in for the news is John the Stutterer, who was just on Hollywood Squares.
Yo, yo, yo.
And, of course, Jeff Curro, who was the center square. How did that feel?
Nice.
You
liked
enjoyed
being the center square?
I loved it. Paul Lynn.
A little confused with
Paul Lind is gone.
Say the least.
Sorry, brother.
You know, it's true. You were the Paul Lind. You were the center square. You were
I was a Paul Lynn up today.
Yeah, that felt
Hello.
good. Yep. John the Stutterer, you got called on quite a bit.
Yeah, and it was great to be sitting next to
that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, these guys work well together.
A guy who wasn't here today, who really should have been, was Beetlejuice. He's on the road. He wants to just get a quick plug in.
Okay.
Hey, B.
Hey, Beetle, how you doing?
Hey, Beetle.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Beat.
What's up? What's going on?
Beetle, tell everyone where you're appearing today so you can see all your friends.
Well, I'm going to be
Atlantic City, that's where you are right now.
writing things down.
You're in a room in Atlantic City right now?
Yeah.
And where exactly? Let's pinpoint your appearance. What time and where will you be?
Caesar's Palace.
What?
Dewey's Palace.
Dewey's Palace?
Yeah. Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's Palace?
Yeah.
What time will you be there tonight?
7:30.
And what will you be doing?
Playing Hollywood.
Playing Hollywood?
Yeah.
And how does one play Hollywood?
Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood.
Yeah. Silent holograph.
All right, so you're
DVDs don't sell. Yeah.
getting any whores over in...
Yeah, Beetlejuice is DD.
Are you getting any whores, I say? You have sex over in Atlantic City?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on their way, bro.
A lot of times he has girls come up to the room.
He says they're on their way.
Yeah. So you're going to be having sex?
Yeah.
All right. I wish you luck with that.
All right.
All right, so see Beetlejuice
Hey,
at
Drunker Jamie's in the house.
See Beetlejuice at Planet Hollywood and Caesars Casino in Atlantic City tonight from 7:30 to 9:30.
Let it be.
I can't hear anybody.
And for more information, go to jollydwarf.com.
Can't hear anybody.
Because you're a bitch, Jamie.
Howard.
Shut up.
Howard, it's Drunker Jamie.
Bye.
Tony, I can't hear anybody.
Sorry, dude.
All right.
Oh.
Come on.
Take it easy
Come on.
there, Jeff.
My bad. What's up with that?
Thanks for clearing it up that it was your bad.
It was Jamie's bad.
Oh, boy.
He was trying to nose his way into Beatles. Friggin' talking. Jamie's bad. You're trying to nose your way into Beatles talking, bitch. That little bitch. Yeah.
You are an original, Jeff. Let's go to Robin, who has so much to say about the news.
How's you do? Would you like to sing I do? Would you like to sing away? Put on your dancing shoes. Shows how's your news.
He loves it.
Yeah. I love it.
All right.
Well, that could be
Nice.
your whole contribution, Jeff.
Put on your dancing shoes. I thought that was Casey for the longest time.
Really?
I swear to God.
We got caught up in this a little bit, Howard. National Airlines has gone out of business.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Folded last night.
this is weird. We had a couple of the people who play in Hollywood Squares today on National Airlines, like Don Magic Juan, who had to get back to Chicago.
So he got here on National,
And
then
then-
they went bankrupt. They went belly up.
How's he getting home?
We had to book him on a different plane.
What is that?
I heard they even ejected some of the passengers mid-flight. They said, that's it, we're out of business, get out.
Oh, my goodness.
Get the
It
frig
grounded
outta
its
here.
18 planes with little immediate warning, catching 1,500 employees by surprise and stranding dozens of travelers.
Those cakeos.
They also say they're not offering any refunds on tickets, telling customers to
Those
contact
little bitches.
They are little
their
bitches.
credit card companies. Oh, my. Am I going to... Oh, no. This will never work.
How much longer will Jeff Curro live?
Jeff!
What's in there?
Artie, so let's see you imitate that laugh.
Yeah, imitate that, bitch. You little bitch. You little bitch.
Dear.
Hey, Howard, I think I can clear up a little why Jeff is acting this way. I walked into the green room, and the guy's got a pipe to his mouth. He was smoking weed.
Oh, Jeff,
in the green
weed.
room.
Come on, Jeff. That's illegal.
Oh, my God.
Were you doing
like
that?
I never... No. I never did it. I did not do it. Mom, I didn't do it.
Mom.
I can't even keep a straight face.
At this point, I think your mom would be proud of you if you did it, because it would be the least of your problems.
It would be a good excuse for why you're acting
I
this
did
way.
do it, okay? I did do it.
Whoa.
I am wasted. You're bad. My bad.
What are you saying?
I'm wasted.
He got drunk. He's upset about National going under.
Yeah, he heard this news.
National went up and give me a shot. Give me a beer, bitch.
Oh, dear.
Is that what you're drinking today? Just beer? Do this high on beer?
Budweiser.
No, Bud and...
Bud and Bud.
There you go.
It's aged. Thank you, Timmy. Nice.
I thought something was wrong because he almost fell asleep in his square at one point.
Yeah, his head was rolled back.
I had to take a pee-pee. I was like, oh, my God. I'm going to pee my effing pants. I was like, holy moly.
All right. Winona Ryder. Okay, Jeff, enough
I
of what
gotta
was
go
happening.
right now. Let me the
All right,
fuck out of
let
here.
Robin do the news. Go ahead.
Sorry, Robin.
Winona Ryder was convicted yesterday. They found her guilty of 2 counts in her shoplifting trial.
Dumb bitch.
She apparently had made a number of excuses when they first caught her. First, she said her assistant was coming back to pay. Then she said she was working on a role for a movie.
Holy moly.
So it turns out she really was shoplifting, and the jury did not buy any of her excuses.
Oh, my effing God.
It turns out the videotape and the evidence given by the security guards was compelling to the jury, even a jury which included one of her former producers, Peter Goober. They found her guilty.
I'm trying to figure out what's in Jeff's mustache.
Oh, God.
God.
That would take some kind of a lab test, I'm sure.
You want
So
to
anyway,
burn out, baby?
the prosecutor had always said she did not seek jail time for Winona, so it's going to be a combination of probation, community service, and treatment.
Well, the streets of Beverly Hills are safe again.
Yes,
I'm glad they got her.
Thank God.
I was
What's
happier,
up with that, dude?
I was happier they got her than the sniper.
That's baloney, dude.
The bubonic plague has made a visit to New York.
I think it's in here now.
That's what's in Jeff's mustache.
Yeah.
Hey, bubonic plague.
Hello. Bubonic bitch. The bubonic bitch.
The
of
plague
South.
is spread by what, Howard?
Spread by rat feces.
Fleas
No,
that bite the
fleas.
rats, bite people. And give
Fleas
them, yes.
bite rats and then bite people.
Right.
Right.
They
Ooh.
get infected when they bite the rat.
I better not buy a dog. Right?
Yeah.
Dogs
screw
get
the
fleas.
dog.
They do get fleas.
Screw the dog.
This is the first case seen in New York in quite some time. These were tourists who came here to visit. And like I said earlier, I don't understand, as you're getting sick, you decide, yeah, let's continue that trip to New York. So anyway, they don't think they got it here. They got it at home. It is not something you get from contact with a person who has it.
Okay.
You can only get it by being bitten by the flea.
All right.
So it's not one of those things, even if you
Hey,
came into
Robin.
contact with him, you're in trouble.
Can you get it if I bite you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so, too.
I think whenever you've got, people are getting if you bite them.
I think we're going to get it from being in the room with you.
Do you ever go for a physical? Do you ever go for a physical or any kind of medical checkup?
Hell no.
You don't want to know what's in you. You're like Artie.
Yeah. May I say something?
Yeah.
I would like to wish... What's her name?
Oh, dear.
Wait.
This is very important.
Oh, it is. Because you told me last night.
Oh, you were with a girl last night?
Yeah, I was with a couple strippers.
Yeah.
And they were nice. There was some nice...
All right, well, why don't you hold on to that? And
Tell
Robin,
that
go
girl's
ahead.
name
Wait.
Come on, let us finish the
Her
news.
name was Houston.
All right, Houston.
Houston and... Precious.
Precious?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Houston and Precious, thank you for the good show last night.
Sure these weren't poodles?
Nice.
All right.
No, they weren't poodles.
OJ is
But
wanted.
Houston needs some boobies, though.
All right, Jeff.
Okay. Sorry. O.J. Simpson, go on.
Yes, he is wanted once again by the police. It
The
seems
little
that no matter
bitch.
what O.J. does, he gets into trouble. This time, he was powerboating, and he speeded through a manatee zone, which apparently is not what you're supposed to do.
And then he accidentally killed somebody?
And they issued him a ticket.
Accidentally killed his wife.
Probably killed the manatees.
I can't take it. I'm going to throw
I
up.
really, I don't know.
Jeff.
Stop, Jeff. Come on. Jeff, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
That was funny.
$65 ticket. Instead of just paying the ticket, OJ has decided to fight it because he beats every rap.
Yeah. Really, man.
But then he forgot to show up
Really,
in
man.
court. So they issued a court appearance ticket for him now, and they say he'd better show up or, I don't know, he gets a bigger fine or something. But anyway, OJ continuing to get into trouble, but having a great life. He's out powerboating, he's at dinner, he's having a wonderful time.
Why does he have a boat? You know? OJ.
Yeah, he's got a great life.
I know.
Yeah, and why does he get white chicks? But I can't get laid.
Why does OJ get white chicks and you can't get laid?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the answer for that.
I think you just said it.
I feel bad for you today, John the Stone. I'm going to give you a prize. You deserve one.
Yeah,
Don't you
that's
agree?
a good guess.
I agree. Give John a prize.
What, Howard?
I'm going to give you a trip for two, including airfare and hotel,
Nice.
to experience the WWE Survivor Series pay-per-view
Whoa.
on Sunday, November 7th, right here. It's November 17th in New York City.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Well, Howard, I hate.
All right, Jeff Curro.
So, Jeff, yeah.
I'm going to give you airfare and hotel accommodations courtesy of travelworm.com.
What is this?
November 17th.
Where does Jeff live?
What do you have, an appointment?
I might.
Really?
he's so
I
busy.
think I do. Because November 12th, 13th, and 14th, going to the mansion.
Playboy Mansion?
Thank you.
Really?
The Playboy Mansion. How did you
To you.
I got you there?
Thank
Wow.
you, Howard. And then
On the 17th. I know what you do. Your bar exam is on the 17th. I hope you become a lawyer.
For me. But hey, a week after that, I have a personal appearance.
Ooh.
Okay, so forget it. Neither one of you could take it.
Yeah, we'll have to give it to
So
somebody
you
else.
have to give me another prize.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
All he had on the table.
Damn it.
Now, what's up with this? They say a wall of silence has gone up, hampering detectives probing the execution-style slaying of
Screw
Jam
it.
Master
I won't
Jay
go to the appearance.
of Run DMC.
Give me the tickets, bitch.
What do you mean a wall of silence? In other words,
Nobody is cooperating. Even Jay's protege, 50 Cent, is not cooperating.
50 Cent. 50 Cent won't cooperate?
He's not cooperating with the police.
A little bit.
Maybe the blacks are going to take care of it on their own, like in the movies.
Well, I know yesterday Jay's wife issued a statement saying this was not the time to go to war or seek revenge in the community, that everybody should come together, and I don't know what they're supposed to do after they come together, but she didn't want somebody just popping somebody else in the rap community.
But why won't they talk to police?
I don't know. They're
They don't
doing
want-
that gangster thing.
Yeah.
Wall of silence, yo.
Yo, we ain't talking to the cops, yo.
Right.
50 Cent said, no way.
Yo,
50
Your
Cent.
Honor.
Hell no, we don't talk to the cops. We take care of our own, aight?
Yo, bitch.
And on Monday, I think they say they found 50 Cent and his posse with guns and bulletproof vests.
Oh.
Did you say posse?
Yeah. You're so funny.
Gee, I'm never drinking again.
I think, you know what? I think I might.
Nice.
This looks like fun to you.
Nice.
Al Goldstein of Screw Magazine.
Oh,
He now says he's suffering
gotta love
from...
that guy.
All right, I'm getting him out of here.
I mean, it's almost he's going to drop dead.
I'm going to throw up from that noise he's making, that new noise.
What the hell was up with that?
Anyway, Al says he's suffering from degenerative mouth disease.
Wait, Robin.
What is that?
It's the same thing John Gotti got while he was
cancer?
in prison. And it usually comes from not being able to get proper dental care while you're in prison. You know, they locked Al up because of his shenanigans. And now he says he's got this disease, and it could keep him from continuing to do Midnight Blue. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
That's a death rattle.
Casey.
I only
Give
wish.
me a beer, bitch.
Anyway, Al is saying he might have to give up hosting Midnight Blue because he's not
Give
able
me a
to
beer, bitch.
talk. Or
Dude, what do you have, a cold?
F you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, oh.
You know what?
I'm going to just throw up. Why don't you go outside and get a beer?
There's all schnapps in his mustache.
I know.
Oh, is that what's in
Yeah,
it?
and he's snortling into the
And he's wiping it with his thumb.
arm.
Oh, stop. Judge.
We're just giving the play-by-play.
All right. Could you guys do whatever you're going to do?
Aren't you sick of Jeff yet?
I'm totally sick of it.
Okay, so take Jeff out and let me get a beer. Go get a beer.
Oh, come on. No.
No, we'll just
Go
have
get your own beer, bitch.
Go get your own.
Robin! Into the
Yeah,
fray.
bitch.
Go ahead, Jeff. Follow Casey out. Go ahead.
Come on. Are you going to leave?
Yeah.
You're out of
For what? You're out of control.
You're not
It's-
even listening to anything.
We're never going to get the
I swear
news
to
done.
God. I'll be quiet. I swear to God.
Don't do that gravel noise
Let me
anymore.
grab him.
Go grab a beer and then come back.
Jeez.
Go grab a beer with
I swear
Casey.
to God, I won't say a word.
No, go
can't
get
help it.
go
He
get
can't
go get him a beer. Go take him with you to get a beer.
Even his burp smell that bad?
What do you think, Robin?
I won't say a word. Let's go.
Jeff, we just want to get done with the news.
I won't say a word.
Yeah, but it's more disturbing when you don't say anything.
It kind of looks like a wake.
Go introduce yourself to the people in corporate over at the Ho Chi Minh Trail. No, it's time. It's enough. You did a good appearance. It's enough.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
All right, there goes Jeff. It's enough.
Like a kid who's
You did good.
sit off.
That ain't right, man.
Oh, now he's pissed.
He can barely move.
He's all tied up in the corner.
He's tied up in the corner. Go slow, there. Oh, roll. Watch his head.
Wait. Oh.
Move slow.
Jeff!
All right. Go ahead, Robin.
Goodbye, bitch.
All right, I think the best episode of The Bachelor is going to be next week. Did you see the previews of the coming episode?
I did not, no.
They're bringing back, instead of going to the next final dates and all that, they're bringing back all the girls who've been kicked off the show to have this big forum to talk about how they feel they've been portrayed on the show and what their problems are and how they are bothered by each other.
Yo, bitch!
So it's going to be a great show because I already hear that 2 of the contestants are upset and they are on the web arguing with people that they're not total bimbos. So all the girls are a little upset as to how they're portrayed. They say, yeah, it looks strange falling in love with a guy that quickly, but it can happen. CBS, meanwhile, is suing ABC over Survivor. They think their celebrity game called Get Me Out of Here is just a ripoff of Survivor.
I was shocked.
So they're going after them in court.
I was shocked to read that Sir Bob Geldof is the owner of Survivor.
You're kidding.
He owns the rights to Survivor, Bob Geldof.
No kidding.
How does he own that?
The legal action comes after rocker Sir Bob Geldof, who owns the worldwide rights to Survivor. You're absolutely right. Launched legal action.
Where's Jeff? We got to hear his comments on this.
Yeah, we shouldn't have thrown him out.
Quite so quickly. I'm sure he would have had something to say about that. So anyway, that's the Survivor news. They're suing ABC because they don't want to be ripped off. James Bond is back in theaters in a couple weeks with a new movie. And I guess they've rounded up all of the former Bond girls. This is almost like Survivor. They've rounded up, or The Bachelor. They've rounded up all the former Bond girls. And I guess they're going to have them on some show on American Movie Channel.
Because everyone wants to see a 300-year-old Ursula Andress.
Right. Well, each of the actresses will discuss how the image of Bond girls have changed since they took the role.
Ursula, get dressed.
America's grayest pubes.
And Miriam Dabo, who was one of the original Bond girls, will be the host, I think. Here, I think she talks about the original Bond girl, Ursula Andress, who played Honey Rider opposite Sean Connery in Dr. No, A1.
She is a real character, Ursula. She is extraordinary. She's full of life. I'm amazed because, I mean, we went to shoot her in Rome, and we went to pick her up at 9 a.m.
Yeah, keep the camera in New York and shoot her in Rome. Then maybe she'll look all right. Please, no one wants to see an ancient Ursula Andress.
It's sad.
I want to see, hot chicks.
Here's a scene from Bond Girls Are Forever, in which Miriam Dabo talks to Ursula.
You are the most remembered of all the Bond roles. Actresses we've interviewed, Ursula, Honey Rider. Why is that?
I was a new kind of woman. I represented...
Holy mackerel. Now you see what happens?
Can you imagine?
See what happens when hot chicks get old?
What kind of hag?
A hag, and look how annoying her voice is.
I was new kind of
girl.
Sounds like Frankenstein.
Sounds like Jeff Curro.
Sounds like Beaver.
I'm Ursula and
I'm a monster.
I'm a monster. A new type of woman, because we forget the Monroe, the voluptuous roundness, and then I come as an athletic woman, sportive, strong.
You know what it's like? It's like going to see a beautiful painting, but someone crumpled it up.
Yeah, it's a ruin. It's a great ruin.
Someone lit it on fire and stomped on it.
And gave it a really annoying voice.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I was special woman.
Athletic.
I was athletic.
Sportive.
I like cookie.
I was a different kind of girl.
Woman.
Woman.
All they had was the Monroe woman.
Und Monroe.
And then there was me.
No.
And then me, athletic, sportive.
I had a beautiful ass.
Me talk about the letter B today. B stand for boy.
Round, voluptuous.
All right, enough goofing on her. What else we got?
Rebecca Romaine Stamos is here with us. She is a movie. In theaters now, it's called Femme Fatale. And she was asked if it's true she drank tequila before her striptease scene.
Why should we promote that movie?
Well, I don't know how you're feeling about them. 1 minute you're upset.
Well, I just think it was kind of rude to tell Gary they won't do the show because, you know, this is my supposed friends.
Okay.
You can't rely on your friends. What do you know?
Let's move along.
It's one thing if you're doing one interview. If you're doing an interview with everyone.
Yeah, that slut, bitch.
Oh!
Well, hey.
Jeez, John.
Come on,
You can say
John.
that because you don't know.
You don't know her. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it just doesn't seem like something we should get behind.
All right, I feel badly.
But I do want to know if she drank before the scene.
Yes, I do too.
No, I did 1 shot of tequila. Yeah, I did have to take the edge off. I was really scared. It was like the scariest thing I've ever done.
I think it would be a lot scarier to be in my apartment naked.
Yeah. What about
How
that?
much tequila did you have that night?
Oh, plenty.
Eminem has a movie that's about to hit theaters. It's called 8 Mile. And he says it was the script that convinced him to make this movie, A5.
When scripts were being thrown at me and whatnot.
Yeah, whatnot.
me
Man, this guy sucks. I hate rap.
You don't like rap?
Nah, no, rap sucks.
Some of the
Classic
rap.
rock.
Oh, dude, you got to get with
Yeah,
it.
No,
get up to
I'm with
date.
classic rock, and long live the memory of the second greatest bass player in rock, John Entwistle. Just had to say that.
It's important.
I'm sure he heard you.
Yeah.
And appreciated it.
I was so busy with the music that I didn't have time to like really focus 100%. But as soon as there was a script that was...
Do you think he really talks like this?
No.
I don't
know
either.
he doesn't.
I've talked to the dude. He can talk white.
Yo, Skip's getting thrown at me.
Skips. What do you see?
Stoned. They were stoned.
I don't read much.
It's like an Elvis burger.
As soon as I got the script, started reading a few pages, I was like, yo, this is something that I want to do. When I called my manager, Paul, and was like, yo, I want to do it.
Hey, good for you, buddy.
I was like, yo,
manager.
Man.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Paul, manager,
And the
man.
manager went, hey, can you talk white to me? We're going to be talking business here.
This is a little ridiculous, isn't it, Em?
The movie is more like his real life. It's him with a mother who's messed up and his music and girls. And I'm like, he can't get off that one story.
I'll go see that.
Kim Basinger's his mother, so couldn't be bad.
Yeah. And Kim Basinger shows her ass, according to Mr. Skin.
Really?
Yeah.
Her ass?
Oh, here, wait, here's Mr. Skin. Hold on. Even though Mr. Skin's on every show, he gives us his exclusive Mr. Skin Minute.
He's another friend
Yeah.
you can't count on.
This is Mr. Skin from MrSkin.com with all the skin folk from the latest movies. Eminem's new flick 8 Mile hits theaters this weekend, and 15 minutes in, Eminem walks in on Kim Basinger, who plays his mom, banging her boyfriend in the living room of their trailer home. You get
Gee, thanks, Mom.
a great rear view as she straddles the guy on the couch. Now, I don't know if Kim still looks as good naked from the front as she did when she filmed 9.5 Weeks, but I can tell you, she still has 9.5 cheeks.
There you go. MrSkin.com.
Okay.
All right. Lisa Kudrow is with us this morning. She's talking about the 200th episode of Friends.
If my mom looked like Kim Basinger and I walked in on her having sex, I'd watch. I'd be like, honey, you're hot. I don't care if you're my mom.
You'd just say, Mom, call me every time you're having sex.
If she was my
I hope
mom,
this is
I'd
worth
bang
it.
her.
Yeah, right.
I'd
That's
bang
right.
her.
I'd bang her if she was my mom.
You know, it's all in the timing.
Yeah.
Anyway, here Lisa talks about Phoebe's new boyfriend,
Oh,
V1.
good. Yeah, we're anxious to hear this.
Well, yeah, Phoebe gets to have a boyfriend, like hopefully
And it's very believable because the boyfriend looks like he's about 20 and she's about 50.
long-term boyfriend, and Paul Rudd, we're lucky enough, I'm lucky enough, to have Paul Rudd agree to do that, and he's great. I mean, he's really funny.
Paul Rudd is thrilled to be doing that. He hasn't been in anything since Clueless, I don't
I was going to
think.
say, who the hell is Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
And, of course, he's dreamy.
All right. So that's what's happening, Howard.
Yeah. I'm dreamy, too.
Dreamy. Dreamy, bitch.
But I'm drippy. That's what it is. Okay. Hey, you entering the world's meanest listener contest? $25,000 plus the car, the beautiful Durango.
Nah.
No?
No, I'm not.
60 seconds on cassette. Mail it into us before November 26th.
We know you can be vicious.
World's meanest listener. Dude, just pick one of us and roast the hell out of us for a minute. You can win $25,000 courtesy of goldenpalace.com and also 1-800-LAW-CASH. And then the Durango provided by Gary
Barber. In Philly, yeah.
Thank you.
All he's got to do is think of one great insult, because that's all he's going to get out.
Well,
I've
said...
But you hate Ralph. Do an anti-Ralph.
Well, yeah, but I've said, what I had to say about him already. So.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Well, pick someone else. Just do a goof.
You can win $50,000 worth of prizes.
Dude, here's your roast. It's 58 seconds of you saying R, and then 2 seconds of Alsafag.
Safag.
But it would affect...
That's going to make us laugh.
It would affect my Social Security and my medical insurance and my psychiatrist.
He can't afford to win.
He can't afford to win. Isn't this a great country? All right, listen, thank you so much for stopping by, John the Stutterer.
Oh,
it's a shame Fred's not here.
I'm in mess up Fred, but if he's listening, I like to say congratulations.
Isn't that nice? Yes, congratulations, Fred.
That's right. Fred had a baby.
Fred had a baby girl.
Congrats. And thanks so much.
Oh boy.
Much, Howard.
All right, no need to thank me.
Okay. To all the good-looking sluts in Philly who reject and ridicule me, I hope you all die. I hope you all get sea cancer.
Oh boy. Okay.
No, sea cancer.
Cancer of the sea. You have one of those, Robin.
Die, bitches, die.
All right. And to purchase Jeff the Drunk's Christmas album, use Skanky Ho Ho Ho. Go to jeffthedrunk.com. Want to thank Beetlejuice for calling in, Planet Hollywood at Caesars Casino in Atlantic City.
You little bitch.
A bunch of things I want to tell you about. First of all, there's a tape floating around of Jeff Curro, the drunk who was the center square on Hollywood Squares yesterday. Jeff Curro falling down in the hallway is the funniest thing you ever saw.
I heard about it. Some guy was leaving the building yesterday and said, oh, boy, Jeff had a tough day.
Yeah, and from now on, we're just going to show that at the end of every E-show.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I can put it up for you.
Every couple of weeks there's a new thing that happens on the show that's the new funniest thing I ever saw.
Yeah.
This takes the title for a little while, I think.
Yeah, Artie was laughing his ass off.
Oh, my God.
Because Jeff could hardly get out of this. Uh-oh. There he goes.
There he goes. Ooh. Oh.
What a nightmare. Oh.
I mean, it's funny because he could have seriously been injured.
He wasn't injured at all, was he?
No, he's fine. That's why it's funny.
Yeah, that's great. All right, turn it off, guys. It's fine. We're not going to watch TV all morning.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah. And then they told me they took him downstairs and put him in a cab. I'm like, are you kidding?
He's here this morning. He's hanging around.
Really?
All drunk again.
I got out of the car this morning and I hear, you little bitch!
Casey
What's
said
he doing here this morning?
I don't know. Casey says he doesn't really know how to get home, or he just, like, we put him in a hotel and then he
doesn't know where to go?
Yeah, it's just, he just comes back here and he doesn't know what to do.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah, he's like, you little bitch.
You little bitch.
But he was totally out of it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. He's totally. Is he as bad right now as he was yesterday?
How could you maintain that level of drunkenness?
I don't know. Not since Hank the Dwarf have I seen someone so drunk.
Well, Howard, this morning he was just yelling at everybody as they came in. You know, kind of when Ronnie just went down there to, to blow him off a little bit. But he's not as bad as yesterday. But he's still very drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd love to hear what he did in Manhattan yesterday.
You want me to get him?
Yeah, okay.
What could his day have been like? Where did that cab take him even?
I like to go to the Chrysler building, bitch.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Drive through the park.
You know how I love the park.
That's a great impression of that guy.
You do it drunk very well.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's my tone.
You know that voice.
Yeah, I've spoken it.
You've spoken in that voice.
Yeah.
You never hear him go like, "Take me to the art museums."
I hear there's a new exhibit at the Met, bitch.
Here he comes.
Yeah, does this guy know how to take a fall or what?
What do you got in the bag, Jeff? What's in the bag, bitch?
Beers.
Beers?
Oh, no.
There's a surprise.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Apparently, we didn't have the sound turned up enough, but when he falls, I guess they say that you can hear about a 6-pack of beers just breaking.
Play it again. I got it up.
All right, play it again. Well, this is Jeff falling in the hall, which is going to be the end of our E-show now from now on. Here we go. I want to hear the 6-pack.
Oops. Oops-a-daisy.
Yes, Ronnie?
You had to be there for this.
Really?
First of all, he couldn't even stand up straight, so we had to get somebody to go back to the hotel with him. So all we had was female interns here yesterday, so we didn't want to send anybody with him. So we went to promotions, and there's this guy, Pete, there. He's like 6'2" and weighs 300 pounds. We sent him down with Jeff, and 5 minutes after we sent him downstairs, he's calling upstairs, "I need help down here to get him in the cab. I can't get him in." So we had to go down and help him get in the cab. I mean, he was...
You're like a baby,
He was
Jeff.
turning purple in the green room because he was starting to choke.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it was terrible. We thought it was over yesterday for him.
Oh,
And yet here he is back today.
I'm back.
Well, you're drinking. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning here in New York, and you're drinking.
I drank all last night.
Really? Kept your high going?
You know it.
What did you do yesterday? You went back to the hotel, and then what did you do?
I went back to the hotel, slept. Then my manager called me.
And now he has a manager, but the only show or anything that he has anything to do with it is us.
Yeah.
So now we have to deal with a manager for our show. You know, it's the funniest thing you ever saw. Like, there's no need for a manager unless we have to manage us.
It's not like you go, Jeff, the Today Show called.
He's got his manager told him to meet him here at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So he wants to sleep here until 3 o'clock.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
You have no life.
You can let me sleep on the couch. I can sleep on the couch just like Hank.
Hank, your role model?
Well, he's making a lot of good points.
So tell us what you...
Tell him, Marty.
Did you get thrown out of your hotel?
No, I didn't.
What did you do yesterday?
Well, only because Casey booked the room for one day, which I went there one day, and then my manager called me and woke me up, and I was sleeping for like 4 hours. He called, woke me up.
My manager.
Yeah, he says, "Jeff, we got your room for another night. Everything's okay. Just stay put." I said, "Okay."
What's it like when you show up?
5 minutes later, pop, 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 pop. "Get out of here. We want you out of here. You gotta pay or get out." That's what they said.
But you never left.
No, I left. I got my bag, and I've been in the bar since I called them.
Oh, my goodness.
I called them at 10:30.
So you never went to bed? You just drank all night?
I just drank all night.
Yeah.
Jeff, how much money do you have left?
I have...
Did you spend all the money?
$160.
You didn't spend it all at the bar?
I have $160. I spent $10 at the bar the whole night. They kept giving me beers.
His money's no good in that bar.
No, it's no good.
No women wanted to take you home?
I believe I could have got one.
Yeah.
What's that?
What is that? Can you stop doing that?
It's a thing.
Really annoying.
Jeff is by far the biggest pain in the ass that we have to deal with as far as the Wack Pack goes.
Why is that?
Because nothing's ever good enough for Jeff, and you know, he doesn't know how to handle himself. I doubt he even, like, wipes himself after he goes to the bathroom.
I am appalled at you, Casey, you little bitch.
I'm flabbergasted.
What's it like?
Effing gasted.
What's it like when you go to like the front desk at the hotel? Are they like completely repulsed by you?
No.
No? They just give you a key to a room?
Yes.
Aren't they afraid?
Hotel do we
I
send
still
him to?
have the key.
Do you ever like crap the bed and stuff?
Never.
Never.
How do he probably doesn't even know?
You crap your
Yeah,
pants?
I do know. And no, I don't.
Do you ever crap your pants when you get really wasted?
Never.
Never.
And never wet the bed. You've never been so drunk?
No.
See?
No.
All right. Tim, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey.
Jeff, what are you doing, man? You know what? I don't want the poor guy to kill himself.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
Good.
He seems to be pretty much on the way to killing himself.
You know what? This guy, he
introduced me to you.
lives and breathes for you. But the alcohol. Oh man, Jeff. You know what? I don't want to go to your funeral.
I hear you, dude.
You know?
Do you drink like this all the time, or just when you see?
I ain't
No,
going
he's
to my
like this all
funeral either.
Let me tell you something. He was the couple times that he's had to go to your show.
Yeah.
He'll come to my apartment the night before. You know, because I had a friend from Boston that were driving there. He had no way to get there. He'd get to my apartment and already loaded to the hilt, and then begging me to take him to the store to buy like another 24-pack.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you want to die, huh?
No.
Yeah, you do. Did you ever go to rehab or try to dry out?
No.
No.
I didn't went to rehab for my accident.
Your accident. All
Oh,
right.
that kind of rehab.
He's got to clip those fingernails on that dead hand of his.
How
They're
about
so long.
I know, and how about the schnot dripping into the mustache?
Is that still happening?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot going
It's a
on.
little schnot. It's a little Budweiser.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo.
Big deal.
So I got some snot like that never happened to you. What's the biggie deal?
All right, listen, Jeff. It's good to see you. I just wanted to find out what you did last night.
Go sit and wait for your manager.
Now wait for your manager.
Hey.
So, Howard, so here's what's going to happen now. So now we're going to go out in the hall and we're going to say, Jeff, you know, you can't stay here till 3 o'clock. Jeff's going to get really mad and start yelling at everybody and be a big pain in the ass, right?
No. I'll leave.
Keep a camera on him.
Okay.
I'll
Whatever
leave
he does.
right away. I'll leave. I'll freaking leave.
But why don't you let him just lay down on the couch and fall asleep?
Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
It's funny when, like, in the green
Look at
room.
the E-camera, bitch.
I think
that's going to be real entertaining watching you sleep.
I think it's real funny. It's almost like furniture, just him laying in there. When our guests come,
Go in and do the usual thing.
yeah, when our guests come, let them just sit in the room and watch him sleep.
You know, Howard, there's a major talent agency in this building. I say we send them up there and see if we can get a meeting.
Yeah, there's an ICM in the building.
ICM's in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's upstairs. Hello, ICM.
All right, listen, Jeff Curro, thank you.
Jeff, go up to ICM. You got a good agent up there.
They got a couch.
Yeah, go up there and talk to
I
them.
didn't think that was Doug on the phone.
No, it was not.
Didn't sound like him.
No. All right, hey, Jeff, go lay down a little bit. It's all right with me.
Thank you, Howard.
I want to turn this...
You hear that, Ronnie? You bitch.
I want to turn this radio station into a flop house.
Wide as open as I could have.
I like it.
Maybe you should play him falling over this.
Quite as good as I could have.
The Playboy girls on backup singing.
If I made you feel low, second best. Girl, I'm sorry I was blind.
You have to smoke a lot of weed to listen to this.
But you were always on my mind.
Sing.
You were always on my mind.
Wow. You're not bad.
And maybe I didn't hold you.
Robin's crying. From the smell, I mean.
Those lonely, lonely times.
I'm shocked he knows the words.
Audition for Simon.
I guess I never told you.
I could listen to this all day.
I'm so happy that you're mine.
Playboy girls are starting to get turned on.
Little things I should have said and done.
Yeah, singing to Robin. You girls dumped him.
I just never took the time.
I like this guy's eyes closed.
Yeah, he's singing his heart out.
But you were always on my mind.
Playboy girls on back.
Cocky-doodle-doo. You were always on my mind. You little bitch.
He's using his good hand for hand gestures.